don't know. It's kind of like...
Hey, we're live.
All right, everyone say bad words.
You know what you should have done? You should have made it out of a green shirt.
Pee-pee.
Poppycock.
That part of your face is just gone. It's like that creepy bitch from The Ring.
You're creepy. I'm not going to finish that.
Thank you.
You're right. She's not from The Ring.
That was...
Yeah, let's be real. I'm just a creepy bitch. I'm not a creepy bitch from The Ring. Just a creepy bitch.
Let's be real about this. Hang on. Okay, apparently my dome is
yeah, it's like
big,
there's like
but then this isn't.
We have full Kasatha head.
You kind of have like the alien head, right?
I kind of do.
I mean, that's what...
Nope.
Yeah, no, we got the alien head.
I can hear me.
We got like cone heads. We got like cone heads.
Yeah.
Should I put it under the hat? Nope, that doesn't work.
France. We are from France.
France. We're from France.
By me, Diana.
Oh shit! I should probably turn the music off.
It's a new campaign. Is everyone excited?
Woo!
I can't tell if you're excited, Mike and Jay.
I'm quite excited.
Okay.
Beard sticking through this thing.
That's
It just
much
looks like
better.
it just looks like you have a toothache.
A horrible 1930s toothache.
With just like a little bit of your mustache sticking out is so weird looking.
Look, there's not gonna be anything left of this like sleeve after I'm done because like the steel wool is already rubbing through it.
Can you talk?
Like
Aries.
Here's the bigger problem.
Yeah, you gotta like reach it under.
Alright.
Can't let us see your mouth.
Done with all of...
Oh, I know how to fix this. Where's the scissors?
They're over on the table behind
Where's
us.
the scissors?
Your scissors.
That fucking nailed me.
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta.
Oh my god, is that what I sound like?
I'm almost done with the sharing to the social media. Alright.
You were gonna hurt yourself.
Why don't you clip it off?
Clip it
and do it.
Clip it. Clip it.
I'm trying to mark it, so I can't.
How are you not having problems breathing?
Oh, what
Would
do
you like to
No,
mark
it's,
it?
it's just warm.
Oh, I just fog up. It's fine.
Oh yeah, that's gonna fog up real quick with glasses.
It's true.
And you guys look like you're getting ready to rob a place.
Did it work? Did
We're
you
not doing a great job either.
Do it work with the Sharpie?
Also, location. Okay. Case the joint. Totally forgot to case the joint.
Anybody else?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Do you want a nose marking?
No.
Alright. Okay, here you go. Where'd it go? Ah!
Sure.
No,
This is working.
here.
There was something I needed to change. What was it? It was that.
Hello and welcome everyone. We
are
are
we-
starting our brand new campaign today.
Didn't see you there.
Oh, didn't see you there, Internet.
Waiting for it.
We have Mike and Jay trying to deal with masks. It's going to be a fun
I
time.
made this decision real last minute.
It's a good decision.
As in, it was the shirt he was wearing before this one.
No. This was a Joe's Crab Shack shirt that I think I wore twice. Ever. I've had it for years.
Did it say it'll give you crabs?
It's better. What?
You look great.
What?
You look like you're trying to ski, but we're way too poor to get there.
It just looks like you have a really fucked up mouth. Just like a little tiny like mouth.
You're a little tiny fucked up mouth. How's that sound, bitch?
You're a pro skier from Montana.
Oh.
So I don't have any hair.
Yes.
So, for anyone who did not watch Session 0, this campaign will be sort of a survival horror style campaign in the Starfinder system. We have finally our characters finalized. If you would like to introduce yourselves once more, and then we can get started with the actual
Who are you?
story.
Tanuki Jones.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh,
Say who you are. You're going.
I'm Tanuki Jones. I'm an Ifrit, and I'm from the planet Sun.
The planet, the sun.
It's hot there. I'm wisecracking and I'm gonna be in your face. I talk a lot. Yeah, you see, that's what's gonna go on. I've got nothing else.
Michael's having some involuntary jerking.
I'm actually looking forward to having this on now.
All
I need
right.
sunglasses so the eye cringe isn't there either sometimes.
All right. Next.
I look like a fucking toad from Mario.
You look great. You look.
Hi, Mario! I'm Toad! Hey!
And just like that, you found his character voice.
Yep.
No, like, hey, bitch, we're fucked! Never mind, I quit.
I was playing.
This cuddly guy over here is Josh's character, Tanuki.
Can't see it.
Yeah, it's probably a little small. Sure.
No.
We could switch to map cam.
Here, I'll hold it closer. Like that's good.
No, I'm good. Ah!
There you go.
Look at him.
He's so
Did
cute.
you not see the message?
Well, I didn't know which one was mine.
It's the red one.
The red one!
Not the two Kasafas or what?
Okay, yes, there could have been a process of elimination, but I didn't look at it that long.
Buddy, you're real stupid. You're like fucking dude stupid.
I thought he was waiting until, like, I finished
Fucking
filing.
dude, stupid.
You've never seen Sausage Party?
No. I
much
but I
any
don't
way
remember
to
that
just-
line.
No, pretty much any way to describe anything, they would say fuck a dude.
Hey.
All right, make it happen.
Count
Captain.
it.
While we're doing that, how about we go with Morgan since we
Okay.
seem to have come to a stall.
I am. I'm the Darth Maul looking guy there. My name
Doesn't
is.
look like Darth Maul at all.
My name is Hugh Jadik.
Oh, that's my.
And
I forgot I came up with that. I forgot I did that.
he's a operative from Absolom Station on the run from a particularly angry large rat man.
Future father-in-law, in fact.
He's not particularly large. He's just particularly angry, I guess.
It's
I don't know if I would
practical
consider
inside
Vlog
What?
an angry person. He's just.
He was angry when he saw
Well.
that.
He's angry about that.
Yes, that he would get angry about. That and his magical.
I don't know what he was so mad. I don't know what he was so mad about. It's not like I was the first one to travel down that road. Okay.
Did they roast
He
his
doesn't
shoes on the
know.
end?
In fact, that shit was a freeway at this point.
I don't think she would appreciate you calling her vagina a road.
I bet you're right, but I'm still gonna do it.
Down the only road I've ever known.
Shot Hake here and again.
Anyway, since you've done your calm, soothing serial killer voice, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Don't give away my secrets. My character's name is Nim. She is a Lashunta. She's very, very smart, and she only speaks inside your brains because using your actual voice is irrelevant
I can't hear
and
her.
unnecessary.
Not that.
You're not
He is
pancake.
speaking to you, the internet, with telepathy.
Through your brains.
It's just making.
Trust me, if you hear her speak in her normal voice, you'll know. Her name is Nim.
She sounds like Toadette.
You're not too far off.
Did everybody do this already? No, I couldn't tell.
She got on the ship by mistake because she was reading a book and walking at the same
I
time.
literally can't see anything down here.
It's all right. You don't need to.
Give me them glasses. Man.
You know what? Yeah, that's.
Oh, that looks like it hurt.
I heard that.
I think the internet heard that.
Oh, that's dope.
You know, that actually.
You look like a sand person.
That's racist.
Fine.
Hey, we came from deserts. Watch it.
That's their word. Oh my god, that's really bright.
That is really bright.
Blind
You
Phil.
know what?
Oh, it hurts.
You need to keep those just for those moments.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they come off.
My name. I'll take this up. My name's Rin Hudil Tukatha of Clan Mazas. That's my brother Toph.
I try not to talk much.
It's a better idea if he doesn't.
Sorry,
It really is.
Toph?
Toph.
Toph. T-O-F? Like,
Yeah.
phonetically T-O-F?
Yeah, we had to keep
exactly.
we had to keep it short. It used to be longer, but
I'm just writing everyone's name
What?
down because I
for
will
Toph's
probably
sake,
forget.
we shortened
There's
it.
plenty of
I knew an earthbender named Toth once.
We are both
This isn't
Kasathas.
Pathfinder. We don't have kineticist.
We're both Kasathas and twin brothers. We are on what's it called? Pilgrimage.
Rumspringa.
Rumsford.
Rumsfield.
We're on Donald Rumsfeld.
That's
We're on Donald Rumsfeld
you should get off.
to start a. That's me. To start a help start a farm on this new colony of Tarwa. We're going to be growing Galarian food, not hemp. Not hemp.
It's got so many uses.
so useful in the Galarian world.
Maybe weed, not hemp.
Well, all of it?
Keep
Are you
breaking this.
breaking my goggles?
No, I'm not trying to break them. I just keep trying to fold them in, and that's a mistake.
While Mike's trying to fix that, Phil did all the character designs except for, I think, Laura's.
Here is Laura's. I apologize. I forgot to show this while she was speaking.
I think I like Phil's Photoshop of Mike's the best, though, with just Goro with a Kasatha head.
I'm real big and strong and smart and fast. And Toph is my brother.
Nah.
And Toph.
Hi.
It's high
He's got
noon.
a cute hat.
Couldn't use the guns.
He does have a cute hat. Why does he have a cute hat?
Because I watched One
Farmers
Piece
wear
once.
straw hats.
I watched One Piece once.
Okay.
You're from Iowa, and you know that's not true.
Yeah, but this is a.
This is a special world.
All right.
This is a Judgy McJuggerson world.
I wanted to establish that he was a farmer visually.
Why didn't you give him a cowboy
So why didn't you
hat
put that
then?
on Goro's head?
Because I
feel like that would have done a lot of.
That's like a day hat for a lady. That's it's not like a farmer's hat.
Yeah, Grandma had that working the garden.
Yeah.
I
Phil's already
find
like,
it
fuck
hilarious, and I don't think I need to explain it anymore.
this. Fair
I
enough.
mean, we're all asking you to explain it, but that's okay.
Okay.
You like a small hand shovel?
I hate this more than I thought I would.
Makes the beard really itchy.
That looks much better. Over your eyes.
Yeah. It fixes a lot of the features.
There you go.
That makes you a lot better.
Oh man. Now you're like a horror movie victim.
Don't look at me! I am a man!
No, you're not.
Okay.
Back in the cage.
Yes, just like that.
Oh fuck! I just made it worse. All right. So now that we have introductions out of our way, the five of you, for your various reasons.
Shut.
Oh yes, yes indeed.
Gotta lift the.
I'm chewing. I know you can't see, but
Well, you can do two things.
We can see it, by the way.
Yeah,
It's right on your face. We
You
can
can see
when
every
your jaw
movement.
moves.
That's why I'm glad I got
very
this. It's
snug.
a little off.
All right.
To a new campaign.
Huzzah!
oh, there we go.
That was more difficult than I originally
Yeah,
expected.
no,
Spare no expense.
I think I fixed it actually.
Are you gonna do a? You said you were gonna do a shot with the straw.
I'm gonna
That
have
might
to.
be more unpleasant than you think.
I'm sure
really
it'll be
is.
incredibly
Okay.
unpleasant, but I think it'll be funny. So
Okay.
this soup turned out good. All right.
Very well. Well, welcome everyone. This is a hologram speaking to you.
Hi, 12. I mean, sorry. Never mind.
Welcome to the Endeavor of Dawn.
Doors.
And welcome to your journey to Tarwa. I am the discoverer of the planet Tarwa, Melmenaman Kalathars. You may call me Mel. For your journey, you may like to know a little bit about where you're going. This planet, it is a young planet, but a beautiful garden.
There are scissors
But
behind
when
you.
when I tell you it's young, what I mean is it is safe. I like to call it the evolutionary arms race between carnivores and herbivores that takes place and gets so messy on some planets. Is well in its infancy in this planet. It's maybe a few predatory birds, small mammals, things like that. Everything is very, very much safe for those of us who are intelligent, have weapons, that and the like. So, very much a peaceful place, very serene. It was quite a find, really. It happened to me by accident one day, but that's quite a long story. If you have any other questions, you may, of course, access the archives at your convenience. The shopping areas of the ship are on levels 3 and 4. There are coffee shops literally every 50 feet, and every convenience that you may find yourself searching for will be readily available. We and of course the sponsor A-Tech, who provided this Titan galleon, the Endeavor of Dawn, have graciously spared no expense in giving you a comfortable journey to your new home, where we hope to strive to give a new homeworld to both the former residents of Galarian and the Kasakas of the Yadari. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask the archive. Good day to you all, and pleasant journey.
What's our living quarters situation like? Because we're all going into sleep, right?
You have the option to do extended sort of cryo sleep. However, the whole journey should take only about a month. So you're permitted to be awake for at least parts of it. Most of you, depending on your financial situation, will be in rooms with 2 twin beds. The 2 brothers, I assume, are sharing a room. Some of the rest of you may have roommates that you don't know.
I actually assumed we would have been in cryo sleep.
No, I have no reason to be up.
Well, this is like we're just getting started, so you guys can go.
Yes, this is just the intro, so you can.
Nobody else ever hear the axiom every time he says it.
Actually, all this is extravagant stuff is on there because it's like sort of a cruise for others, but you can just slip through it if you don't want to spend money on shit.
Yeah, I don't have any money, so I'm probably gonna go to bed.
They probably forced
Well,
me to go
economy
in.
cryo class, excellent. The backbone of our workforce. We thank you for joining us on this trip to build a better society.
I just feel like even if we had the money, we wouldn't waste it on. We would just go to sleep and wait till we got there.
There's no prep work. So
I didn't pay to be on this ship, and I stay in the archive the entire time, not having any concept of time.
So, sleep, archive, sleep.
No sleep. Oh, so no sleep, huh?
No! Sleep! Till Tarwa!
There was.
Alright.
There was.
You may be suffering some form of fatigue by the time you arrive if you never sleep.
Never. No, just go on. I want to see what the broad situation's like around here. Oh. Oh.
I disagree with all of this.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, then don't worry about me, mister. I'll find my own way. What'd you say? What you again? The DM?
Jesus Christ. Alright, so.
It stands for Dave Matthews.
Good band. It's a good band.
You should take
Consequently, everybody staying
that
up for
back.
this whole trip are all really into Dave Matthews. And Jack Johnson.
I'm sleeping.
Even if that's like drunk and passed out. Like,
So, for those of you who are asleep, there will be nothing at first. For those of you who are awake, perception. You are in the archive. Ta Anuki, where are you?
Strolling through the shop area.
Just
the
walking
grocery
there.
store.
Yeah.
He's totally in the grocery store.
Just strolling up and down.
I'm assessing the joint. I want to see what's going on.
This is a relatively good roll for me. I rolled a 19.
Good. And
I flopped. I didn't see shit.
what do you mean flopped? Is it a 1? You rolled a 1.
First roll of the new campaign.
It's a good
We're
start.
off to a good start.
This is why I wanted
You
to wear my
were
crit
so
happens shirt, damn
distracted
it.
peeping that booty that you don't even notice the ship a rocket.
It was a dude's booty, too.
I
Well, that's
did
why you
not
feel so
specify. Yes.
I didn't even look at this.
What is going on?
It's a very cool cover on the can. The beverage itself is pretty good too.
You. So, Nim. Though you are reading and very, very much engrossed in what is before you, you notice the ship come out of the rainbow Willy Wonka and nightmare that is the drift and out into normal space. And things seem amiss. It seems early to be coming out by your perception. And you hear a noise and the ship rocks. You're startled. Your coffee, your tea, your water, whatever. If there is a beverage in front of you, it kind of shakes, spills a little, and you grow quite concerned. And then another shake, and then another.
Archive.
Yes, Nim.
I'm very glad I can speak to you telepathically. Is it common for ships to quake like this?
Override. No, nothing to worry about. Just a little bit of turbulence in space.
Space turbulence.
The shape
The
I will
solar
go.
winds
is a
and
rocket.
whatnot.
Don't
Yes.
bother knocking.
I will go ahead and not believe that statement, considering it was started with the word override.
Roll computers.
20.
Oh my.
Dirty 20, but a 20 nonetheless.
So are you awesome at that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
I decided since we had no one who was good at it
Yeah.
last game, I would make myself good at
I
it.
figured you would be as a technomancer. Yeah. Oh, that's well, most of the
Well, we mostly
campaign we
did,
did
yes.
anyway.
Until late.
Yeah.
Yeah, until the end.
Protocol in the event of an attack is as follows. Do not create panic by sounding an alarm until absolutely necessary. As of right now, our defenses are still online, and we appear to be... it seems we have sustained significant damage. You hear more shaking. You feel more shaking. The civilian alarm will be sounding in 3, 2,
I will plug my ears.
1. So everybody's cryo sleep terminates,
Ah,
and you are groggily waking up to red flashing lights and loud noises.
Oh boy.
Riddick? Sorry.
Though you have been... So, since you were already awake, the the system informs you to follow the red lines on the floor. They have activated and are moving in a direction to show you where to go to get to the nearest escape pod. For you, I will allow you to roll, Tanuki, I will allow you to roll an additional perception check along with these other three. All four of you go ahead and roll an additional perception. Well, in your case, it's a first time perception check.
23.
23, okay.
12.
4.
You get to roll one as well.
Oh, well, this is...
All you did was see it bounce a little bit in front of you.
The DC was incredibly low. It was 5. 9. You
Just
still somehow failed. You are incredibly distracted by that booty.
Well, now it started doing this.
Yeah, it's shaking now.
Where you going, baby?
But it is running, so you could follow.
There's a chance.
So, the rest of you, you know that this is an evacuation order. You don't know where you're going. You don't know what you might need. But there is a situation. What do you do as you...
Tough.
Oh.
What?
Okay, yeah,
I'm
we'll
here.
start with you two. Actually, that would
why
be a
not?
good idea. We'll kind of go one at a time. So you wake up in your room, and yeah, go.
Tough, grab your gun.
Close enough. I grab the knives. I don't have a gun.
I thought you had you had a
No,
gun.
he drew me with guns.
What do you grab?
Knives, blades. Grab our ready pack. Our surveyor pack.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll.
Do you guys have equipment?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
But we're going there to be farmers.
Okay.
So.
You gotta figure out the land, so.
Okay, so if you have some necessities
I was
in
just
your
wondering
room,
if I should have.
roll survival to determine how quickly you pick them all up.
21.
17.
Okay, you do a great job. You
We
grab-
got
We
8
have
arms.
4.
Yeah.
We have 8 fucking arms between the two of us.
Yep. Many arms makes light work. You pick up everything in a matter of seconds, and you are out the door. When you go out the door,
Stick close behind me, Tough. It's gonna be a tight crowd.
There you go.
there are people running through the hallway, and you're at a T to your right and your left. The arrow is sending you this way. It is sending you the equivalent of west.
Well, I suppose we follow the emergency exit protocol.
I don't know how to fly a ship. Let's go.
As you're going, you see. Roll perception for the hallway.
I'm not gonna be good at hiding my mouth.
Yeah.
That's quite alright.
8.
I appreciate the effort.
13.
13. You see things are quite a mess, and some crates have been kind of tipped over in the hallway, but nothing really pops out to you immediately as in terms of something that should alert you to anything. You can...
Okay. We keep heading towards
Well,
the.
that doesn't look good.
As you're running, you roll a reflex.
21.
21? Okay.
Jesus.
I'm Mr. Perfect. I did.
9.
Yeah.
I'm just not very observant, I guess.
Speak for yourself.
He was. He said he's not.
You had 21. What was yours?
Also, you're not there.
9.
9?
9.
Okay. There is a hull breach to the north, to your guys' right, and all of a sudden everyone is starting to get sucked out that direction. You catch yourself on the wall, but he is flying.
I grab him.
Yeah.
Run!
19.
Okay, you successfully grab your brother.
Oh, thank you.
And hold on to him until the hull breach gets closed by a bulkhead door. As that happens, you notice that one of the security officers has hit his head whizzing by. He's landed on the ground near you. He is bleeding a lot and not moving.
You're medical. I'm survival. I can check for a pulse, but you're gonna do anything.
Yeah, I'll roll medicine. See if he's alive.
Okay.
23.
23, that is
I have 7 medicine.
Okay, that is an excellent roll. He is very, very dead.
Does he have any credentials on him that would get us through extra doors? Like key cards or
A weapon.
Hello,
a
my
gun?
name is Joe.
He does have...
A baton.
He is wearing heavy armor and has a gun.
A whistle.
That's all you.
Why?
I'm light armor and throwing.
Well, what's your dex?
14.
Okay.
He...
Where's the pencil box? Can you grab me some out of there?
You got an extra?
We got a million here. Okay. Didn't realize there's 30 of them sitting next to me. My bad.
He does have a key card.
I'll put this down.
Roll... It would take a pretty good computer roll to be able to tell his exact level.
I don't have
clearance.
computers.
Okay.
Negative.
We'll call it culture then and just bump it up.
I don't have culture.
Nope.
Okay.
I got survival.
He's got a card on him.
I grab it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I know they open doors.
Like,
Yeah,
look,
no,
like,
you know
no,
what?
I need this at some point.
Trial and error. Trial and error. That's perfectly fine. Let's see here. Where is the thing I am?
Boop. Look, video game 101. Is there a key card? Take the key card.
The blue one goes to the blue door.
And if it doesn't, try another one.
And if you're in Resident Evil, good luck.
Okay.
Just run around a whole bunch and don't die.
Move the big statue.
Move
probably.
the statue. Find the gear.
Combine the herbs.
Smash them together in your hand somehow.
Yes.
Into a dust?
Yeah.
Somehow you
To a
turn
powder.
them into a
And
powder.
then combine the dust, and that will heal you?
You dried them
I guess.
immediately.
I don't know.
It's more of like a paste you get at the end. You just kind of rub it on.
You're snorting something.
Yeah. Oh, that zombie really mauled me. Oh, I feel better now.
You know what? To be fair, that would make you feel a lot better. I'm just.
Alright,
Stop the
do a-
bleeding, but
And?
Do a quick perception for what you find on him.
Natural 20.
nothing.
Okay.
I found it, don't
Oh, you boys rolled opposites of each other, and you're twins.
Okay, so you're looking at this key card kind of thinking, okay, this is probably important. What he finds is he has this
Why do I have so much fluff on me?
individual. He has an auto target
Why do I
rifle.
have so much fluff on me? My
Black
Crawford
shirt
20.
plus a cookie was a mistake.
But they're
And
so good.
some
They're good.
troop ceremonial plate.
Ceremonial plate.
I don't know if we have time to strip him.
And an auto rifle.
I think you can take armor off in about a minute. Putting it on takes longer, but you can take it off pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's not his
Yeah,
full
they're
outfit, it's just his...
Somebody comes down the hall like, give me
Yeah.
your pants.
You got it. You got your foot on his head.
Fucking give me your clothes. Take them off.
This literally goes, ceremonial plate, here. As you've got the key card in, here. Oh, and, this.
Alright.
Okay.
I'll help him don the armor real quick, too.
Okay, so you've got that, and you...
Is it in the core rule book? I'll look it up.
I got a question for you. Who was wearing the armor? What sort of species?
Oh, we'd have to fucking modify it for the sleeves.
It is...
You guys did it to me last
Yeah,
campaign.
no, that's right. I remember.
Yeah, because you were a foot and a half tall.
You got 4 arms. There's only 2 armholes.
Yeah, well,
Hang on. Slit.
strength check to punch out of it.
That's fine with me. I'm jacked as all hell. Let's do this.
As luck would have it, it is a Kasathan.
Oh, convenient.
However, you may need to slightly modify the arm holes.
Because I got big ass biceps.
Yeah, he a little
Damn it.
That honestly would probably be pretty easy. You probably just have to adjust, like loosen the
It's-
strap.
yeah,
or
it's got
Fairly
something.
easy
Yeah.
engineering.
It's straps. It's fine.
I'll just throw it in my
Just
pack.
flex.
I'll just throw it in one of my packs then.
Yeah. It's,
No,
it's that Reebok armor with the straps.
You have that you have both of those written down.
Yeah, kind
Okay.
of. I'll finish it. Ceremonial plate, right? Heavy.
Ceremonial plate, troop. It's just level 1 heavy armor.
True. Okay. Okay. And the auto rifle. You have the auto
Target rifle.
target.
He got that ceremonial plate, them boots with the furs. Body
Not gonna lie,
whole
it'd be okay
ship
if it was.
looking
Oh,
at her.
I got the rifle.
The boots with the
Okay.
fur add +1 to diplomacy.
Do you want to cut to somebody else or do you want to keep
And
it?
then 2 clips. 2 clips.
Two
Alright, we will cut to...
two fulls.
Yep.
Okay.
You.
Let's cut to you.
Okay.
Facing the booty.
Okay.
Let's get me to safety.
I wake up. I won't do it because I don't want to disturb Laura. But I wake up screaming.
Why would it disturb me?
Because you don't like loud music.
That's true, I don't like loud noises.
So I stopped screaming after a couple seconds. But what is there anyone in the room with me?
Yep.
What was your perception again?
It's party time.
23, I think.
23.
You get
Yeah.
a cookie, baby.
There
PTO.
is someone in the other
Speaking of which,
cryopod appears to be a halfling. They are broadly waking up slower than you.
It's Lucky Mary.
They're there, but they haven't. That's not Lucky Mary.
Do I feel a chill when I look
It
at
is a
her?
pale halfling, and it is not cackling, stealing hamburgers, or running through any air vents.
It's her twin brother, Lucky Maury.
Oh God!
Steal hamburger.
Lucky
It's
Maury.
arms. It's still arms of their
Lucky Berry?
Unlucky Maury.
Unlucky Maury.
Unlucky Maury.
Yeah, because he's gonna die. It looks like his pod's functioning normally.
It is. He's just kind of out of it, trying to wake up.
Okay, good luck to him. I'm getting the fuck out of there.
All right, you go out into the hallway. Very similar scene. Lots of people running. Do a perception check for what's out in the hallway.
That's not super, but I got a 10.
A 10. Again, people are in a panic. It looks like people are dropping things like wallets and stuff that wouldn't really seem all that important. But you can tell which way the signal is sending.
Okay, I'd head that way.
Okay. As you are heading that direction, let's see here. You see doors.
Just a rifle, but
You
don't
see
have
doors
take
to your
any
left and right
disadvantage
that are
for penalty
presumably
for
not
targeting.
through
You were
quarters.
completely obsessed with. I
Or
couldn't. You did something
you're
wrong.
presumably not passenger quarters.
Okay.
You don't
I wonder if it's on
remember.
Maury.
You don't
Where that goes, I
remember
go.
the layout and what they are.
It was.
But there is a door to your left and a door to your right.
Is the arrow going forward?
It is going forward.
Are these marked at all, these doors?
Yes, but you're kind of in a rush, and you had a poor perception check
Okay.
earlier.
I'll quickly... I'm getting squished by people, so I'll quickly jump into the left one.
Okay. All right.
Do we not have the armory book anymore?
I found it. I found
Yes.
it online.
found it? Okay.
It's right here.
I found it online.
Also, these were items that were from the core rulebook.
Oh, okay. We're having a hard time finding it, but we found it. Mike found it.
Inside, it's a storage room. It looks like it's been kind of ransacked, but there is one crate that looks like it hasn't been opened yet.
Okay.
So, do Yeah, what do you want to do?
I'll open it.
Okay, okay. It's locked, but it doesn't seem like it's a very tough lock.
What's to open locks?
Engineering.
I don't have engineering.
Sleight of hand.
I do have that.
Hammer.
20. Dirty 20.
Okay. You get it open. Seeming.
Hammer.
Inside is a glove that is probably of indeterminate purpose, and also several packages of UBPs or UPBs, the Universal Polymer Binder.
Can I easily carry all that?
Yeah, it's in a package that's pretty easy to grab. It looks like it has about 250.
Okay. I'll grab that.
If you don't have to grab it, but it's not of super significant bulk.
Sure.
The glove you would probably need to take more time to examine, but you can just grab it and go if you want.
How much time are we talking? Like 30 seconds or 30 minutes?
Like 10 seconds.
Okay, I'll try to figure out what it is real quick. Otherwise, if it's just a freaking glove, I don't want it, you know.
Oh, okay.
What do you want me to roll for that?
Mysticism.
I do not have mysticism, and that's trained.
Okay.
Perception?
Then, what?
Perception?
Sure.
20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Actually, do you have any life science at all?
Nope.
No. Okay. It is a glove. When you touch it, it seems to give like a little shock off, and it appears to be made out of some kind of reptilian skin.
Did you find
Okay.
the plate?
It is clearly designed to be a
I
weapon.
just-
I'll
Heavy
put it
plate,
on.
isn't it?
Okay.
It's not
Yeah.
good.
Alright.
I mean, it's helpful, but it's not good.
Okay. Does there appear to be anything else?
No.
Okay, I'm back out in the hall then.
Okay. Alright. Then for let's go with Nim next.
Okay.
So you have been alerted about the situation. You are still there in the archives. What do you want to do? What do you think your character's reaction to the situation would be?
That noise is very annoying. Should I go outside?
Yes, you should definitely proceed to the evac area. You forgot to turn me off.
Thank you. You can turn yourself off now.
Passive.
And she'll leave.
Sigh. Right. Okay, so you go out into the hallway. This is, you are far away from you're kind of away from the sleeping quarters, so there's not as much foot traffic here. Well, I mean, you don't have any comparison, but there's not a whole lot of foot traffic here. The hallways are relatively clear. Perception when you get out into the hallway.
Seems rather empty if there's a emergency happening. 14.
14. You can see by a side map that you are actually quite some distance away from the escape pods. So you get the idea that you kind of have to book it. So athletics, if you want to start sprinting.
Well, this will be fun. I have a -1 in athletics. Eight.
8. You
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you.
You start running and you're kind of off balance. You look like a newborn deer. And you make your way into you're running off balance through the food court and reflex.
Tanuki.
That is 11.
11.
I already sent this dice away.
That needs to retire.
Do you want to try this one?
Yeah.
An awkward newborn deer like Lashunta crashes into you
Whoa! Hey there!
as you are distracted following
Said booty.
said booty.
Said booty.
What's the rush? Where you going? Look where you go! Watch out!
You hear in your brain, and no lip movement whatsoever.
There seems to be an emergency, and we should be heading towards the evac. I was quite far away, so I tried running. I shouldn't try that again.
What the hell was that?
Oh. I'm sorry. You may not be familiar with our people. We don't speak out loud. I'm in your brain.
Cool.
They do speak.
Yep, she knows.
Okay, well, I mean, you know what?
Nim's being Nim.
You know what? I'm gonna let you just get by with that deception because I don't think he's particularly hard to fool.
Also not paying attention whatsoever still.
Our spaceship isn't exploding and he's still trying to get ass, so yeah.
Wait, what do you mean emergency?
Did you not feel the spaceship rock or come out of the drift or hear the blaring alarms that are happening right now?
Now that you mention it, yeah, it is a little weird around here.
I thought it was EDM!
Oh.
It's so loud in the headphones that you can hear it from there.
Okay.
What is?
I can hear you.
You should probably
talk
pull that
out of the
away from the
headphones.
microphone.
I don't know if you're just at the right pitch where I can just hear them. Like when you talk, I could hear it coming out of the headphones as well.
Oh.
You're not loud or anything. You just,
No.
I don't know.
One more perception check from the two of you.
11.
13.
Okay. As you are in the food court, you do see a cart that was heading towards one of the kiosks. It has water and rations on it.
I'm just gonna take some of this here.
I will also take some. It seems prudent in an emergency to always have water and food on you.
And store it so no one else can have any.
Roll sleight of hand in order to collect.
We should
and
drink
collect.
all of this water right now.
String it.
Oh, we don't have to carry it.
I'm not particularly thirsty, but
19.
19.
24.
can always drink my urine later.
You, the two of you, respectively, collect about what would last two people 7 days of food and water under normal circumstances.
You have 7 days of rations.
7 days. There we go.
very soon you and I will have 7 days worth of rations.
So,
Hey, we still haven't been told what's been in the packs.
essentially, 14 days of rations for one person.
Very soon you'll have 14 days worth of rations.
Alright, so then
Just tell him the booty went out the airlock.
Alright, we will go back to the brothers of short nicknames and hard to pronounce full names. You
That's not inaccurate.
are getting you're still running and you sense that you are getting close to the escape pods. Many people have tripped, many people have run off in other directions, confused in the chaos. Roll perception.
Quink.
18. Anything I roll poorly,
9.
he does well. Anything he rolls poorly, I do well. We'll be fine.
It's a good reason not to leave each other alone.
Okay.
One of us has the full brain at a time. One of us.
One of us didn't forget to breathe at that last moment.
I hate these so much.
Take them off.
We need to invest in this if this is going to be a thing. Ow.
You get very excited because you see, with even with your low perception, that someone left a perfectly good self-heating pot out in the hallway.
Yep. That looks like something I need.
I didn't realize Bed Bath & Beyond was near the exit.
So they found a crock pot?
Yes,
Basically, we have a hot pot. Yes, we have
Or a rice cooker.
but it does not require an outlet. It has its own power supply.
It's fusion. At this point, we're just
Like
going to break it down
camping
and make a bomb.
And with a little bit of effort, a bomb.
Yeah.
You see
pressure cooker.
that you're not sure if it was some.
Buddy once told me
The world was...
You don't
Never
know
mind.
if it's some survival nut or if it was some security guard, but somebody dropped a smoke grenade and a survival knife.
I'll take them, I guess. I feel like we're running out of room in our bag.
I could use a knife.
How much?
They are low bulk items. It's just a grenade and a knife. They don't take up a whole lot of room.
Okay, you can have the knife.
Yeah, you can you have really high strength, right? Mm-hmm. You can carry like 10 bulk. I'm guessing.
Yeah, how much does our survival packs
1?
cost? Or weigh?
Survival packs?
Yeah.
Our surveyor's packs that we literally scrambled together at the end. Beginning.
I would guess they're probably 1 bulk, but I will check.
Okay, I will write that for now.
1 bulk.
We're keeping track of weight
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
in this one.
So how much weight would 7 days of water and 7 days of rations be?
How much weight could a weight?
Could a weight.
For
42.
42.
we'll round down. Every 5 days, we'll say, is 1 bulk. So if you are theoretically both holding 7 days, if you're splitting
1.2 bulk.
then you're at, you'd round down, so it'd just be 1 bulk.
Just trying to be smart again.
I am not strong.
You say survival knife or combat knife?
I probably can't hold
survival.
10 bulk.
Survival. Okay.
Ow.
Run's not really your thing, is it?
Why don't you put your foot up?
I just moved it wrong.
Put your foot up.
Oh, that was an actual pain.
Yeah, no, that was a real life.
Someone got super drunk at
I
the
was
bar.
not drunk at all. Like 0% drunk. It's just the sidewalk is uneven and I'm
If you're
clumsy.
curious, Phil, UPBs are 1 weight for 1,000.
Okay.
Just FYI.
Okay. So you're not at a full bulk for those.
Nope. I'm not familiar with bulk rules, so I'm looking them up.
I'm reading them right now.
Okay.
It's an L.
Doesn't say how much food weighs. Why does it not?
Okay.
Oh, here it is.
So you can carry the amount of bulk up to half your strength score rounded up with no difficulty.
1 week of ration is light. So,
It's negligible for you're saying for a week.
yeah.
Okay, so fine, that's negligible for both of you then.
Excellent.
Can you erase
So
that
it's no
whole
bulk.
one that I don't have?
Well, I mean, that's good because my carrying strength, being half my strength score, is 4.
Yeah.
So those rations
I was
would have
considering
been.
it that they were both carrying rations and
If you have more than half, if
It
you
says
have
1
more
week
than
of
half your
rations,
strength,
field rations.
you're considered encumbered.
So, I mean,
and you lose 10 feet.
It's your game, man. We can do it however you want.
And max dex bonus 2.
In fact, I'm not going to not look that up. I'm
Penalty
not going to look that up
minus
anymore.
5 to strength
We'll
and
just-
dexterity.
if you want to change it next week, we can. But we'll do what you say to this week.
I mean, with that system, it has food and water weigh nothing.
Let's just keep going.
We're gonna
We're getting too bogged
we'll
down.
figure something out. So, all right. So the two of you get into a larger area where you can see escape pods are being filled at the perception.
Okay. It's 15.
18.
18. Most of them are filling up fast, but you can see in the far right corner a crate, a cargo crate has fallen off of a lift and kind of covered what is presumably the entrance to another escape pod, where there is no line to get in.
I'll hit him real quick. Dan.
You fly around that crate. Sure enough, there is an open life pod that is completely empty. All right. Now to
Do you have computers or
You.
anything?
Survival.
you're continuing down the hallway. Roll perception.
That's a nat 1.
Nat 1.
7.
Yep.
I'm just following the line.
3 things.
You are just following the line. Roll reflex to stop yourself from tripping, trying to stare at the line.
21.
Okay. You steady yourself and you're fine. Let's move on to these two.
Real quick, I'm gonna tell him to keep an eye at the door. I'm gonna get the life pod ready to go
Okay.
because I have engineering and piloting. So
Is this one of these that has
Okay.
been missing?
That's
Yep.
fine. And when we get to you, we'll have to do that roll.
There is. You got the second one?
All right.
Keep the knife.
Run it along.
So you're
knife's ready.
you're running along. Again, you guys are a little bit farther away than others, so I want you to roll athletics again.
I'd
to
probably
try
give
and
you the
see
gun,
how the
too.
running goes.
Yeah, for now.
Ooh, 15.
15, much better.
I think I've gotten the hang of this running thing.
You telepathy to no one in particular.
We can just assume that anytime I'm talking, it's telepathy, unless you hear the other voice.
it sounds like
21.
a sperm whale
You'll
bit
go.
in heat.
You'll know.
21. You're running quite well. You get a little bit of a lead, and you find yourself kind of looking around. So roll
I'm
perception.
going through my dice.
I wanted to see them.
All up in my business.
19.
19. Excellent, excellent. You find a backpack that has been left unattended.
It's sentient, has a face. There's a map.
New
that's
party
also,
member.
There's a map in it that's also sentient and has a face.
Delicioso!
There's a dead Spanish woman next to him.
Hey, this could be useful.
You pick it up. Feels like it weighs about 1 bulk.
I look inside.
Okay. Roll.
So standard unit of measurement? 1 bulk. What is it?
Milk dud.
You look like you squished it.
I feel like you should have to concentrate to continue running while looking through a bag.
Fuck you.
But
So,
you know, just do it whatever
that,
flavor
sorry.
determines. It looks like it contains 50 credits, 250 UBPs or UPBs. I can never say Universal Polymer.
This is happening to you as
binder.
well.
No, he found it.
What appears to be some environmental, like, zero-G clothing. So for, like, basically a harsh conditions suit.
Okay.
And a piece of technology. Do you have any kind of engineering or computers whatsoever?
I do. They are trained also.
Okay. Roll whichever one is. Roll engineering then to determine what this is.
10.
10.
Fucking suck, dude. The problem is you.
You think it is
Oh, well, I
a.
figured it just, those are the stuff I knew.
If you remember right, it's
I just go
a,
by class, so yeah, I
a
figured this
ginger
out.
counter.
A ginger counter.
You think it's a ginger counter.
Ginger counter.
Would you like me to look at that?
No gingers in the area.
I'm going to look at it.
Okay.
What do you do?
It's a ginger counter.
18.
It's a Geiger counter. It's a radiation sweeper.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I was like, why are we looking at redheads with this thing?
You weren't mad though.
Don't get me wrong.
The two of you make it to the area where the life pods are. Roll perception once more.
18.
11. Wow.
Take it as it is.
You're like, oh, we're gonna need to stand in another line. You
He just
also
starts-
notice
he
the
just
crate
starts queuing.
covering the last pod in the row.
Person whose name I don't know, but I feel mildly responsible for.
Hey!
It's like you found a child.
I'm slightly worried about to leave them on their own.
I'm afraid you might die. You should come with me.
Thanks, head voice!
I think if it's later discovered I left you, that it might be illegal considering your problems.
How old are you, by the way?
Old enough to party.
That's what it says on your license. On your ID. Old enough to party. It's you doing
And
this.
I will head that direction.
Okay. So you take him. He listens to what he only can assume is his conscience.
Head
That's literally what
heard
he's
him.
at right
Head
now.
voice.
Do you want
Head voice.
You want
This-
that ice pack?
This new head thing, wow, it's very convenient. I've never been this smart before.
All of my
Despite
questions.
Getting
You're
a
still
little
not.
bit disoriented for a while, you do make it into the opening area. Okay, it's where the pods are.
More.
Roll perception.
I think he's talking to you.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. Thought you were still talking to them. Well, that's not that bad. 13.
13.
How are you still doing that, man?
No.
I gave up immediately.
You're off to your right. You see something shiny.
I felt like I couldn't breathe. And
It's being like back in the desert doesn't bother me now.
I go investigate. You said I'm in the escape pod area?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll go
I'm also
investigate.
quite stuffed up. That didn't help.
I'm probably not.
I need to go get
The
my
best
fish
is
out of
we could take the vent masks. Just use them.
My kid's getting hit.
There's a ring on the ground.
Ooh. I don't really have anything besides perception.
there a door
Unless it's a
on the ground?
computers thing. Unless it's a computers check, I don't really have anything besides perception.
It would
to
be
look at it.
mysticism, but you can always pick it up and find out what it is.
Yep, I'll just take it.
Ooh, that's shiny.
Shiny.
When you get up after picking up the ring, someone runs by you,
fucking moth.
gets you spun around in circles,
Yeah.
like all cartoon-like. Roll fortitude to hold it all together. And there's that
Come on!
You vomit.
all right.
It's the
Try the other one
baby.
now. I mean,
Going
Just
for the
leave me to
cookie.
die.
it's trying to.
Did he have any?
You okay? So you vomit a little bit, which puts you in. I don't know. You're dying in the tutorial, man. You're dying in the
Roll a new character.
Look, this is like Dark Souls beginning at this point for him.
That time I got a 21. Can we take that roll instead?
No.
No.
perception.
From now on,
Everyone in the escape pod.
Hey, we should take that vomit.
I'm going to remove myself from it because I'm actually trying to start this.
Oh, you are trying it. Okay.
7.
Meanwhile, do your
Everyone
engineering.
else rolls a
7.
1 on this.
Engineering? Me?
No.
Or-
What was your perception?
My perception was 7.
Okay.
12.
My engineering
21.
was 16.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
21.
21. You hear the faint sound of vomiting.
It's the first thing I've made that you've eaten, kid.
That's sad.
Just eating the chocolate chips.
That's the good part.
That's sad.
I was
No,
thinking
I'm not
just
gonna go
other
check
stuff.
that.
Okay, chocolate chips.
Should I? Yes. My character?
Your
No.
next perception
Okay,
check
you don't
is
need to-
whatever you got that 21 on. And you look up from your pile of vomit and see the crate and that it's clearly covering a escape hatch.
Okay. I don't know any of the scary looking people, so I try to stealth into the escape pod.
Okay. Roll
They all seem kind of busy.
Go.
for self. Did you roll your engineering?
16.
16.
23.
I am a great
You
card.
get through pre-check just fine. What did you get?
23.
23? All right, everybody else roll perception to see if you see him sneaking in. It'll be against your perception.
22.
No.
You're not even watching, which is the worst part.
Well,
You're like, I'm busy.
Okay, you get in and nobody knows you're there. Pre-check finishes, the door shuts.
Okay. Piloting?
Go.
Yeah, go for it.
Does it have piloting or just a go button?
Not great. 14.
Oh, this has to be trained too.
It-
No,
Pretty used to farm equipment, not so used to...
Oh, now I get to 21. I'm not
I
driving.
speak up from behind you. Do you want me to help you?
Fuck you!
It jostles a little bit, but it doesn't launch.
Is there like a backup pilot or anything
Oh, that,
spot? Or is there just one terminal?
Yeah, they're often referred to as
I mean, it's an
backup
escape
pilots.
pod, I know, but I don't know.
It's an escape pod. It hardly has a piloting system,
Okay.
but your attempt to get it to launch doesn't seem to work. Roll engineering. Anybody who has it, what are you going to say?
You seem to have started the pod but not unlocked it from its docking bay. Maybe you should try pushing the unlock button. And that is my 23 engineering. You hear this all in your brains.
all of us.
Thank you!
Control.
Siri?
My name is Nim.
So you go through
A grade and
the
upgrade.
process to disengage the locks.
What's your secret?
The locks disengage. The door.
to Daddy.
The locks seem to disengage, and the door opens, but it seems to be caught on something. You can see now from the pod. You can see that you are in. Roll perception for what you can see outside of the pod.
21.
21. You can see that you are. The whole ship is drifting into low atmo of a nearby planet. You're starting to hit the atmosphere. Everything's getting very shaky, and some of the power is starting to kind of flicker and fail. Everyone else looks out the door that has closed, and you can see that things are breaking up. They've clearly lost pressure, and everything is getting sucked out of an opening in that bay as the whole escape pod bay is starting to separate from the ship. Everything is falling apart. You start to get engulfed in fire. Anybody else who wants to look out the window going out of the ship, you can.
Yep.
If you want to
23.
16.
I don't want to give myself a chance to fail.
Just not even.
Just gonna sit here.
I'm gonna
This
yell,
day has not
seatbelts!
I buckle up.
Yep.
All right, you all buckle up. I'm not going to make you guys do a check on buckling up because I feel like someone would roll a 1.
Also, it's a seatbelt.
Almost.
Hugh strangles himself to death with
Yeah.
the seatbelt before.
No rollsies. Okay, with that 23, I don't know. Did anybody else get a really high roll?
16, but
16.
Mine was 21 before.
Okay. You, with the 16, you're kind of a little bit panicked at the situation, but you can kind of see that things are breaking apart. You see the aft end of the ship crash into a mountain range. You're not exactly sure, but you just kind of get a mental picture of that.
oh, we were that close to a planet, like within a planet's atmosphere.
This is all happening very fast. You're in low atmo, and the rear section had separated previously,
Okay.
Okay.
and it had the propulsion, so it was moving faster.
It's not a good thing.
Big sci-fi physics.
It was like physics.
It's one of those montages where they like have lots of really jumpy, blurry cuts. So like they do like 5 minutes at a time.
So it looks
So the
like
end of
30
Titanic.
seconds.
so it looks like
Sure.
Liam Neeson can actually fight.
Yeah, yeah, like 65 cuts in 30 seconds.
Yeah, it looks like Taken. Yeah. And You hit the atmosphere hard. Roll Constitution, everyone.
Fortitude. Right.
Fortitude. Yes, I apologize.
Well, I already vomited once, so I'm doing better this time. I got a 21.
21.
Dirty 20.
Hey.
7.
17.
Okay. What did you get?
God. Oh, 21.
21. All right.
Can you see out your glasses anymore?
Tanuki Jones loses consciousness.
The loud one has expired. Correction. The loud one has fallen asleep suddenly.
Thanks for the updates. Keep them coming.
Happy to.
Why? Is my brain talking to me?
Finally, it seems as though the pod releases. And as it does, you fall away from the... Okay, yeah, go
Is there
ahead.
any power whatsoever to the shuttle?
Roll to punch it.
Roll what? Engineering or
You
piloting?
hit a button and it launches.
Engineering or piloting?
Engineering, because there's no real pilot mechanism for this.
Okay. That is a 16.
16. Yeah, you get the engines to fire. They seem to stutter a little bit, but it gets you clear of the rest of the bay. You can see as you're going that too is falling apart, and other pods clearly have had issues launching because they're just kind of falling away as the pieces of it are all just kind of disintegrating.
I'll just, before we go all the way down, just, we're gonna crash! Everybody hang on!
Alright. And one more Constitution save for everyone who is still awake.
16.
13.
8.
11.
Everything goes dark for all of you.
Yep.
You all wake up. There,
It's
you're
kind of surprising.
At the exact same time.
actually. You know what?
I just more meant that it's surprising.
Who had the highest roll in that last Constitution save?
Me.
You wake up first. You gasp.
Oh, fuck.
It is quite dusty, and you are covered in sand.
My cloaca hurts. Right in the cloaca.
You see around you, your other pod mates are there. All of their body parts seem to be intact.
I'm gonna go to Toph and
Okay.
check and roll medicine.
Okay.
Sorry, but fuck the rest of you.
That seems to be a recurring theme for this campaign.
24.
24.
Hey, we're doing survival, dude. Come on. Catch up.
Vitals are fine. He was just knocked unconscious from, like the rest of you, from the trauma of going through.
Then I'll real quick just check everyone else's breathing. And
Okay. With that was a really good medicine check. Everyone is breathing. You could probably get your brother to wake up. There's a roll perception.
dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You can see in the pod there is a med kit.
Have I taken any damage, really?
No, he doesn't seem to have taken any strong physical harm. Maybe a little bit of stamina damage, but you could get him to wake up with presumably like some smelling salts or something like that.
Okay, I grabbed the first aid kit then.
It's probably more like G-forces rather than actual damage that causes us to pass out.
I mean, everybody's probably a little bit fatigued from the experience, but no, like actual damage. Okay, so you grab the smelling salts, you get him to wake up. You also notice some other packages, but you weren't really concerned with those, but you know they're there.
I'll wake him up.
Oh shit.
Hey.
Oh god. Yeah, I'm up.
You okay?
Oh fuck. I wish I wasn't up. Are we home?
No, we are not
Fuck.
fucking home.
I was worried you'd say that.
Hey. Oh, fuck. Get the back door open. I gotta wake the rest of these shits up.
I'm working on it.
You can add that med kit, basic med kit to your inventory. It's portable.
I'm gonna go around and wake everyone else.
Okay.
I'll make my way to the pod door and see if I can get the damn thing open.
Okay. Engineering to check the pod door. Or perception if you don't have a trade.
17.
It's already ajar.
It's open.
There's a door.
It's open.
Got it. Fine. I don't want the head anyways.
You do. Because you always check your hair otherwise. Because you're vain as fuck. You know, he's doing it again.
He's gonna do it again.
He's just gonna keep doing it. Then he's
One
gonna
more
annoy
time.
himself and get his hat.
No, not gonna do it.
Alright.
Not gonna do it.
I can't reach. Damn it.
Doesn't matter.
Right down.
What?
This is really fun to watch on replay. My Twitch is lagging like crazy.
I've been talking quite a lot. Go ahead and
I'm waking everyone else up
Okay.
with that.
all right.
The door's open.
Reactions as you wake up. Yes, you notice that the door
It's
has
open.
already been opened.
I'm gonna start looking around for shit. And outside.
Okay, are you searching the inside of the pod
Inside of
first
the
or outside
pod, yeah.
first?
Inside first.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna stick my head outside when I don't know what the fuck's up there yet.
Oh, by the way, daylight coming through
Okay.
there. So.
It's really bright. If anybody didn't notice. But you probably didn't.
Not even awake.
What did you get?
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Pod seems to have withstood the landing pretty well. An automated system must have opened the hatch after it discovered that there was a breathable atmosphere. Though the door is open, since the door is open, you can tell that the atmosphere is breathable. Seems generally fine. Dusty, sand everywhere in places that you do not feel comfortable having sand. You see where he grabbed the med kit, you also see 6 individual packs, one behind each seat, that are clearly removable.
I'm gonna at least grab mine and his.
Upon inspecting the contents of yours, it has, it's essentially a standard issue survival pack, has some light combat armor, which will just be the basic of the basic, which will be just some a station wear flight suit.
Gotcha.
Each one you will find as you open his too, and it also has that, and then they also will have a week's worth of rations. Well, yeah, fuck it, a week's worth of rations, as well as just a basic semi-auto pistol, which the actual name of, I should probably just be using online.
I think it's just semi-automatic pistol.
I think so too. I just want to be sure.
Now that I've
Yep,
looked
tactical semi-auto pistol.
Now that I've looked up bulk rules, I'm not sure I'm going to keep track of bulk for my character for the Rangers.
It's a lot of bookkeeping.
Well, no, I just don't think it matters for my character.
As long as you're not hauling 6 weapons around.
Yeah. It's gonna take a lot of work for me to hit.
We'll calculate it if it seems relevant.
I mean, I get 10 bulks.
I'm
bulky. That's what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of pistol again?
Semi-auto tactical, semi-auto pistol.
Just the level 1 projectile small arm pistol. Also, 3...
Make less noise.
3 9-round clips for each pistol.
Oh, there it is. Can we assume that as we woke up, we saw him looking through that and we grab our own?
Hey, wait, don't move so fast. You okay?
Okay. Good job getting us landed.
I didn't do a lot there. I'm assuming you're the thing in our brain, Lashunta.
Oh my god, that smells terrible. I'm sorry.
What the fuck was that?
Did I just have a stroke?
I mean, we all could have just had a stroke.
The voice in my brain all of a sudden shrieked and then got really nice again.
No, that was the normal one.
Oh god.
Thank you for waking me up.
Whoa, look at the fallout on this one here.
Each survival pack.
What you looking at, buddy?
We did a cartoon character join the ship.
This one. 1d6p piercing, 30 feet, 9 rounds.
Underneath one
Light
of the
bulk.
seats is a tactical baton.
Yeah.
Hey, do you mind if I take that? Okay. Do you want this glove?
Fuck it. No, Michael Jackson with 3 empty hands.
I have no idea what it is, sorry.
I don't know either.
I'm gonna put my armor on.
But
that I
I'm
got
guessing it
earlier.
doesn't have the operative property.
I'm gonna put my armor on I got earlier.
Assuming it doesn't help me either, so.
It was
The ceremonial plate. I'm gonna put that on.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go outside.
Okay.
And we get 3 clips.
So, does anybody have mysticism?
I do.
Sure, I think.
Okay. If you want, roll mysticism on the glove.
As I'm just standing here with it in the hand. What the fuck
Dirty
do I do with
20.
it?
It's an electrovore glove.
That's a very nice electrovore glove you have there.
1d6 electric piercing.
So, it's
Could you look at this ring too?
We're gonna put that on. Let's go here.
14?
Ring of Whispers.
That is a ring of whispers. I don't know what it does.
Okay. Thank you.
Is there anything else to find?
You can certainly try it.
Alright.
I would like to.
14 perception outside, by the way.
Okay.
12.
18.
You find nothing, but you're not sure. Maybe there's something in there. I don't know. To you, it is quite clear that Toph has already made a thorough sweep of the pod.
Your inspection of the inside of the pod was quite admirable. Well done.
Outside.
Thank you.
I'm gonna crawl up on top of the pod to try to get a good vantage, right?
Yep.
You're in the middle of a fucking desert.
Oh look, we're back home.
There is only one sun that you can see. So we're not copyright infringing anything. You're not in some kind of weird planet where you're near two suns, or you're not in an eclipsing binary. Fuck that shit. So
I didn't want to do the math for it.
I love how the writers for those don't even bother. Like, there's 3 suns, and they're all so close you can see them regularly in the sky. Wouldn't gravity kill you?
Well,
They'd be killing each other the
or
entire
they
time.
melt you. No, there's binary suns.
Well, I know, and one feeds off the other. Most of the
binary
time.
is one
There's
thing, but like
trinary too, but I'm not sure about
Yeah,
that.
they
I
feed
guess.
off of
Sci-fi
each other.
physics.
Yeah, I mean it's all bullshit.
sci-fi physics. Yeah, no. That you can run through both of them on a
Next
orbit.
episode's
That's
gonna be
scary.
called-
If there was a binary sun and the planet was like where Jupiter is, it potentially could be like as warm as where Earth is. But gravity would still be an issue.
Trying to go between the two suns where you never have night would rip your planet apart.
Well, yeah,
So-
it would.
I mean, there's no question there.
Put an atmosphere on it and peel it off like
Oh,
skin on a
you're
grape.
talking about like pitch black? That's
Yeah,
total
yeah, no.
bullshit. No, that would never happen.
Or what's the other? Hoth? Where the sun never sets?
That's the ice planet.
Yeah, that's not Hoth. Whatever the one is.
Tatooine.
Yeah, that one. It would also rip
I don't
itself
even like
apart.
Star Wars.
that's when they both set.
Yeah, there's
there
that
are
one.
rows
There's
where
that one where it
dramatic
goes.
where he's
Yeah,
staring
because
at
it's
the sun.
rising when the one sets.
No, they're both steady.
Appears
I don't
to
know.
be-
Whatever. Who cares?
Yeah, I guess there is
so
a night, so whatever.
Appears to be about midday. You see, you're not sure, but you think that to your west, you think you see what could be mountains.
Can I roll survival to be more sure of that?
Sure.
I mean, we grew up on a desert planet.
Okay.
No.
12.
12. You're not really sure. You do, however, get the feeling that to your south, it seems as though the elevation drops. And with your background knowing deserts, even with that survival roll, you know when the elevation drops, it gets hotter. And it's quite warm out already. If we're going to use Fahrenheit, even though scientifically we would use Celsius because we're Americans, and it's easier to understand.
Yeah, we would follow.
Well, we can it's 100 out here or 30.
So we're gonna say it's probably about 105 Fahrenheit.
Okay,
You can kind of tell that by.
I'm gonna go back inside. You'll probably be fine. It's real hot outside for you too.
Is it bright out?
Yeah.
Oh, it's real bright. You can. I mean, the door's telling me it's really bright out there.
I think we got it's west, right? You said west of the mountains?
I don't have that glow.
I was gonna give you all 4 directions.
I'm like 6 foot.
But
6 foot.
Oh, okay.
Similar height to me, but thinner.
Okay.
Like 160 probably.
to the east, there's kind of a slight shimmer. Could be water, could be salt flats. Who knows?
I'll take a second look. Here's the rifle. And I go outside.
Is there? Can I do a perception check to see if there's any lighter fabric anywhere in the
I'd look at you and I say, all I know is we can't
somewhere
go
in
south.
black?
That's fair.
Yeah, go for it.
Because it'd probably kill these two to
It's gonna be a
kill us if we went that way.
13?
go much hotter.
What now?
13.
13.
What was that glove thing
You
you
don't
gave
find
me?
shit.
What was that glove
Just
thing you gave
in
me?
your brain,
What was that glove thing?
Electrical
whatever your name is.
1d6 electric piercing.
Tanuki!
Tanuki.
It's got
you
charges too, though.
Didn't you
So
find
it's
a
20
suit that
charges and
survive
it
the
uses one
elements?
charge every time you
I
attack
did.
with
How'd you
Okay.
this one might need it?
it. What'd you have? Sorry,
Electric.
I'm sorry.
It was
They were
only
talking
in
to
his
each
brain.
other.
Oh,
But you hear him out loud.
It's working really
Oh,
well.
What'd you see north? What was north?
I don't know if this is gonna help you at all. Heat doesn't really bother me or anything, but I have this zero gravity suit that I found.
Or
would that help with heat?
it's an environmental suit. It's meant for being out. It's meant for spacewalks. So
It's actually heated. It would be kind of the opposite. Well, it's
probably
insulated.
insulated.
It's
insulated so that
insulated.
if you're in the direct rays of the sun, it protects you, or if you're in the extreme cold, it's
This
supposed
could be
to
good at night. So
Yeah.
I fold it up and put it in my bag.
To your north,
Do you want this ring?
Why not?
Mazel tov.
I'll tell you what it does later. It doesn't do too much.
to your north, you see little lines jutting upwards. They don't look like trees, but there is a break in the landscape somewhere.
They're close enough to see, so they're within 15 miles. The mountains could be a whole hell of a lot farther.
Immediately around you, you don't see, in your immediate vicinity, it doesn't look like any other pods landed right next to you or anything like that. And from your vantage point, at least by your perception, you don't see like smoke or anything.
Right. Looks like we landed pretty far from everyone else.
What are the seats fabric made
The
of?
back end of the ship hit the mountain range.
I don't have a
I don't know
knife.
which
Never
one.
mind.
They asked Planet so far.
The seats didn't have fabric, they're all...
Those mountains could be 2
Okay.
days away, though.
Yeah, if they're still going up, though, it's better than going down to the flats.
Can you toss me a cookie? Out of character. I don't think we have any cookies in the escape pod. Thanks.
If we're busting into to those resources, probably started a little early.
A lot of the sand around the pod has been turned to glass.
From the heat of the, yeah.
From the impact.
Wow.
So
More
I
a flavor thing than anything.
Yeah, it'd only be like this thick.
yeah. So up there with him, I just rolled a 20 perception to help out with the survival, which way we're going.
Okay. You confirm that to the west are in fact mountains.
Cool.
To the south definitely is a depression where as you know, it would be hotter. The east, you're leaning towards, maybe. Yeah, it's tough for anybody to tell the difference between Mirage or Oasis.
Mm-hmm.
But you think maybe there's a chance there's water? You know for a fact that on the other side of mountains, usually the climate is quite different. In most climates, just because the rain doesn't just get over the mountain, so there's going to be wet climate, mountain, dry, then once you get far enough away.
Unless they're northern mountains, then you're fine.
Well, fucking dry again anyway, but either way.
But
Can I tell
and then
approximately?
the lines, you're pretty sure they're bones.
Well, that's a dead thing over there. I don't feel like going that way.
Big enough to see from here? Holy shit.
Yep.
What the fuck planet is this?
I walk out to join him.
Wait, the planet we're supposed to land on doesn't have anything big, right?
Nothing big.
So this isn't...
No, I'm gonna say we
Tarwa.
didn't get there.
Fuck.
I was in cryo sleep. I don't know.
Can I tell how? Like, do I have a rough time frame of what I would get off of the from the mountains to us?
Probably 2 days journey.
Yeah, I listened to the video. I just was in cryo sleep, so I don't know if we got to where we're supposed to go.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to make a joke.
We gotta wait until the sun starts
It's
to go
gonna be
down.
2, yeah.
But after the sun sets in a desert, does it not get also quite cold?
Yeah, but that's more survivable than this.
These suits should help a little with that.
It's got enviro in there. Yeah.
We've got limited environmental.
Yeah,
Or you can just give this dude a hug or something.
And we can always bury down too.
And we do have this environmental suit. If anybody gets really cold, we can take turns putting it on. That's all I got.
So we wait till it starts to set and then head towards the mountains.
Better than going towards bones, or it might be water, but I don't know about the risk. Plus, we don't know if we're going to be able to drink it or live off of it.
Yeah, if we're not on Tarwa, we don't know if this place is super livable.
I have water.
Well, the packs, everybody's pack should have 7 days worth of rations.
Yeah.
So you have 7 days apiece plus 14 more days.
We don't know that those two have.
Yeah, well, okay, you don't know that. You don't know that. She just said something, but yeah.
She said, I have water, and then I said, we all have water.
No, absolutely.
No, I have more water.
I have extra water.
I'm sorry to go heavy on the gameplay stuff, but what was that ability you said you had?
Which one? I have many.
Like the one where you can like sense thoughts.
Blind sense? Wasn't that the feat you got? Like psychic?
I have detect thoughts.
Yep, that's what it is.
And then I have psychic sense as a feat that I can sense any nearby creatures.
Okay, and is that constant or is that
It's constant.
It's passive.
As long as they're thinking things. So like robots, undead would not show up.
Okay. Alright.
Trump
Cool.
administration.
Not relevant currently, but I didn't want to do a
Yes,
spoiler and
yeah.
ask right before something.
Yes.
I feel racism.
Yes, I have extra water. I found some on the ship before we left. So did he.
Whoa,
much?
whoa! I did.
How much?
7 days
Okay.
each.
It's only a few more days, even if we did split it.
Well, if it's 2 days journey to the mountains,
Rough 2.
maybe.
Consumption's
That
gonna be
could get us
4.
there. The mountains are more likely to have maybe a spring or runoff.
More likely than a desert.
100% on that one.
Although if we get there and it doesn't have anything, we're going to have a hell of a time getting over them.
But there's nothing here to help us, though.
No. There's no reason to stay.
It's stay or it's go and try or stay and die.
Yeah, okay. The next couple hours, because we all kind of decided to stay until it gets cooler, right?
Yep.
Would any of the research that I did while on the ship, like landmarks and landscape of this particular planet, ring a bell? Because she was essentially reading and talking to the archive, learning about anything she could.
Roll life or physical science.
This would be much better if I didn't have a beard right now.
No, I feel it.
The beard is not fun.
All bad. I'm sorry, man.
It's warm and itchy,
I love
and
it getting
occasionally
out of
it
it.
pulls out one hair.
17.
17.
I feel like it needs a big braid.
Is it each? Is it? Well, never mind.
We need like
The ski masks, the ones that have the nose. Yeah.
Don't feel that you have collected enough data from your current environment to determine with absolute certainty. Your current hypothesis is that this is not Tarwa.
yeah, I said that too.
Would I have, like...
More information to
All you really have is a desert and a mountain, though.
A big dead
Desert,
thing.
mount, yeah.
And an animal big enough to have
And large
massive,
animals.
massive.
Yeah.
Could
bones.
that narrow down to, like, a handful of planets?
The large bones is heavy evidence in both of your opinions. This would be his assumption there would be backed up by your
While
research.
we're sitting around, I'm Hugh, by the way. I don't know if we introduced ourselves or not.
We did not.
Nice to meet you, Hugh. I'm
That's Rin. I'm Toph. The impact probably shook him up. Normally he answers that question.
Red Hudil Tukatha of Clan Mazos.
Nice to meet you.
No, we introduce ourselves with first names. They don't deserve our full name.
Oh, gotcha.
Just saying this. Like,
That wasn't
okay.
out loud. No, that was out of game. Sorry.
Okay. No, that was okay. I just said Rin then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tanuki Jones. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, everyone. I'm glad we're here. Not really.
I'm not. I mean, I guess it could be worse. You could be dead.
I've already told you, my name is Nim.
You did. Sorry, I forgot.
Nice to meet you, man.
Well, you thought my name was Siri.
That was him.
I wanted you to know my name was Nim.
So,
So the time passes.
what the fuck are some of you guys?
I'm a kale.
A what?
Yeah.
Yep.
Your salad bar lining? Sorry.
You guys heard of the shadow plane?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
No, I haven't. You might have. Your intelligence. Come on.
Just think of me as
I don't have life
a weird-looking human. And that's probably close enough.
I think of a lot of species as weird-looking humans, and they'll fit just fine.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm from the sun.
Oh, an Ifrit.
Oh, yeah.
Fair enough. That answers the questions.
Yeah, you probably know what a kale is too.
I most definitely do.
I didn't pick languages.
If it out of character, Kale is essentially the same. It's essentially the same as a fetchling. No.
He is taken aback and offended by that.
It's an offensive word.
They're all the same thing. All you people.
That's an offensive word.
They're all not
Is
us.
it?
Yes. It actually, like, it does say that some of them get offended by that because humans called them that because they used to be like messengers back and forth for stuff, so they call them fetchlings.
Is Tiefling also similarly a
I have
pejorative?
no idea. Is it tiefling?
Tiefling.
I don't know.
I thought tiefling was what they're actually called.
It is. I don't know. It's just what I read about Kales, whatever.
All right.
Okay, so
I'm gonna see if I'm probably gonna
we're
need.
gonna say the sun is starting to set.
I'm gonna need. Well, before we get there,
Okay.
I'm probably gonna need your help doing this. But I was gonna try to cut the seats out of the ship to help line the suits a bit because I know it's gonna get cold.
They're polymer.
I
I already thought of that.
They're
No.
there's not a fabric to them. They're strictly functional.
How many seats are actually in the pod?
6.
Plus the pilots, right? Or including the pilots.
That's a small ass pod for a cruise ship, but okay.
Well, they had a lot of them.
Yeah, I feel like it's a Titanic thing. They didn't quite put that many on that ship.
It's unsinkable.
It broke in half. And
Yeah.
there definitely aren't any parallels.
None.
But there
None
was
of you
enough
stayed
room for
awake.
2 people on top of each ship.
Not very many of you stayed
Not
awake, so
just
I couldn't
one.
really establish the.
You bitch.
A door holds
It
two.
just doesn't make sense for our characters to stay awake.
No,
we didn't give a shit about
No,
the ship.
I'm joking about wanting to make the Titanic joke.
Actually, we're probably as
Actually-
comfortable in this desert right now as we've been on the ship.
Aside from the bright light, I'm okay with it.
Our temperature.
So are you a demon?
I don't know if that's racist, but it does sound
no,
fucked
That
up.
sounds racist as shit.
That sounds like some
Not
shit
that I know
grandma
of.
would say.
A devil?
It really does.
No,
Okay,
Kales are mortals.
just checking.
Don't.
I've read many things about the Shadow Plane.
Oh, I've never actually been there.
The only thing I know about the Shadow Realm was that Yugi sent a bunch of people there.
It's very true.
No, I've lived on Absolom my whole life.
By the way, when you think about that, it's really fucked up. That little 10-year-old kid sent a bunch of people to hell playing a card game.
The possessed
Yeah.
10-year-old kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm losing. Well, fuck you. I'll send you to hell.
I'll send you to fucking hell!
You still had to beat him.
Dark.
I don't even remember. Oh, that's right. He was like, this is an interesting game, but let's put our fucking souls on the line.
Yeah, raise the stakes.
Pulls out a
Yeah,
knife,
true.
slams it on the table.
Takes out a revolver, takes all the bullets out except for one, spins it. I want to play a game.
Meanwhile, in the back, someone is slowly writing his name into a notebook.
Alright. So the sun's coming down. It's time for us to go.
Writing my name?
Anyways.
Death Note.
Oh,
It was a
okay.
Death Note
Gotcha.
reference, yeah.
You want to take the lead
Yeah, I'll take the lead tonight.
since he's better at survival than I am.
Yeah, a little bit. Not by much.
As you all step away from the pod,
You're like way better. Way
layer
Yeah, my
of
rolls
thin
aren't,
cracking
though. No.
glass, you notice that the sand is quite deep and sort of difficult, not easy to move in.
Acrobatics?
Not an acrobatics thing. It's just considered difficult terrain
Oh.
for all
Okay.
except for the two of you who have the desert stride.
Yeah, we're fine. Shit. Do we need to make
We're gonna have to try to
snowshoes?
cut something out for him.
Do we need to make snowshoes?
Can I
out of
try to
this?
use
really
acrobatics
slow.
to like
Yeah,
walk
we're gonna need
dexterously on it?
Yeah. All right. We'll do that.
What's up?
We're gonna make snowshoes out of the seats.
Oh, for others.
Yeah.
Actually, probably the webbing of the bags with some beams.
Whatever the webbing was that held the survival packs in would be good.
Or
enough.
the seat belts.
Or the seat belts.
It would probably be like webbing, honestly. It wouldn't
Yeah.
be like just a seat belt.
No.
It'd be like crash webbing.
Yeah.
Okay. You can attempt that engineering class.
Would you like my assistance?
Please and thank you. I did a terrible job.
18.
At some
You're
point,
just
she
trapped in
just
the
starts taking
webbing.
it from me.
I'm a much better weaver than you.
Well, you're short.
I'm actually quite average for my species.
Too bad for your species.
No advantages. No advantages.
I feel as though I should be offended, but you're actually not wrong. Many of my species are much more beautiful than me.
There's a acrobatics to move across uneven ground without
Rally
falling.
cap.
No,
We'll
sorry.
get out of this
You
yet.
fall, it just slows you down slightly.
I actually saw this.
It's got
yesterday.
like gravel on it. Okay,
Rally cap.
don't worry about
Except
it.
for his visor.
It's a rally cap.
Except for his visor.
Oh.
I guess, yeah.
Here,
if-
I made you shoes.
If the shoes
Oh,
don't
cool.
work, I guess acrobatics.
Thank you.
You get a high enough roll, we'll say you don't get slowed down.
Here, I made you shoes.
Thanks.
I just got a new one, thank you.
I'll try those after I just walk on it carefully.
Okay. Well, 18 was the top roll.
Oh, there it goes.
Nope.
I don't want that.
You're able to make some shoes that you think will work. You don't know how long they'll hold together, but
That's fair.
you think they'll work for at least a while.
There's not even one roll of duct tape on this. What kind of survival pack is this?
I got
Some of you, one of you who knows what it is and the other that probably doesn't, have some UPD.
Oh,
I wonder who that is.
UPV.
Basically space duct tape.
yeah. Okay. Do you want me to? What do you want me to roll? I don't have engineering, or do you want me to just give them it?
I mean, just let us know you,
You guys,
have it.
here, you guys want to try some of this
You
stuff?
duct tape.
Here.
Yep. Felt useful a while ago.
I'm
yeah.
sorry, I kind of forgot I had it. A lot of stress when I was just grabbing stuff.
Yeah,
on the ship.
yeah. I feel like.
Well, keep it handy. Perhaps if the
Oh.
shoes break down, we can use that to fix them.
Okay.
That's
I
okay.
got a 20 for acrobatics to see if I can walk.
You
on
have
it.
more, don't you?
I do. I didn't have no clue this is.
You
It's good
look
to
like
know
a
now.
graceful gazelle.
I
trotting
mind if I
through
carry
the
most of
desert
that for
sands.
safekeeping?
If you
I got
want-
13 acrobatics.
So do they need to roll acrobatics then too?
They'll be fine.
I was doing it without the
For
shoes.
the moment, they'll be fine if they're wearing the shoes you made.
Okay.
How much did you have?
I didn't make them, Jimmy.
250?
I took a managerial roll.
So you
250
fucked it up first, and then had your subordinate fix
They're
it.
helping. You guys are still going to be a little bit more agile naturally in the sand, but
Yeah, it doesn't slow us down at all.
yeah.
I think it's a UPA,
Sand
isn't it?
never
Adhesive?
bothered them anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
Would you let it go?
Put it down.
All right. Well,
Walk away.
Because I made a Frozen reference, you need a shot. Oh my.
Big summer
Fireball in the desert.
blowout. Look, big summer blowout.
Do you want one, Josh?
Alright. Sure.
You need to cup.
Okay, so walking order, did you say like one of you was take the brothers? One
Toph
of
is
you
in the front.
I'll be in the back. Make sure
Run
nobody
back,
falls behind.
Wait,
Let me get him and then I'll pass.
Yeah.
Plus, I have the only decent gun.
Yes, you do.
I'll try to stay up near the front with them.
I have some abilities that might be helpful.
I've got good perception and
Him? You're him?
I've got super good
This
stealth
is a
too if we
robot
need that.
in.
So yeah.
Good Lord.
What? That's pretty normal.
That's huge.
Look, it's fireball. You're
Thank
fine.
you. The guy always likes to hear it. Saw a thing today.
Even if it
Fucking
is
funny.
lies.
Yeah. Saw a thing today that was fucking funny. It just said, here's how I like to measure. 1 inch, seriously? 2 inches, I can't even tell. 3 inches, I guess this works. 4 inches, we're getting there. 5 inches, okay, I can work with this. 6 inches, about right. 7 inches, sounds great. 8 inches, holy shit. 9 inches, okay, we're hitting the edge here. 10 inches, a little too much. 11 inches, ouch, ouch. My stomach hurts. 12 inches, I'm going to split in half from the inside. And that's how I like to rate my sub sandwiches. It's a tweet I saw. I don't remember who it was to credit.
Trump.
Yeah, Trump. He's just retweeting shit now.
So you're making your way to
Downtown.
the west, I presume. Is that what was decided?
Yes, towards the big pointy mountains.
Making our way
Go
downtown.
west.
They start on YouTube.
Ah!
Audio.
Alright, turn it down.
Okay.
I need something salty. No, those are sugary.
Okay.
You travel along for 3 hours with
Bashunta, you're smart, right?
no incident.
Very.
You make a map of these stars so we don't get too fucking lost.
I can also detect anything that's thinking within 30 feet.
Well,
So
that leaves
you have-
Toph and Tanuki out of it, but
Ouch, bro.
What am I thinking now?
Ouch, bro.
Using the stars to manage your heading, that would fall under survival
Yeah, working on it.
I have.
I'm
detect
asking her
thoughts.
to map it
to map it.
because we know what direction we're
Do you
heading,
have dark vision?
and we don't have a star chart
so.
for where we
Yeah.
are.
I don't think so.
We
Oh,
don't.
sorry, I can't tell you you're talking to me if you don't look at me.
Sorry, I was trying to read things at the same time. No,
Okay.
I don't believe I do.
I do.
So, well, you're saying...
Cartography would still be considered.
So I guess
survival,
I'm, like,
but if
right
it's
up there
creating
with
a
you,
Star chart,
helping
I
you.
guess you could maybe call that physical science.
Okay.
Well, trying to plot where we're at on this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're just-
I
we
do
know
have dark
where we
vision,
know where we're
so I'm
going now.
looking.
I just think it's a good idea to have a chart
No, I
for
agree.
if we hit the mountains and no longer have like a. We don't have a North Star. We don't.
20.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
those footprints aren't just going to stay there.
Yeah.
Well, his might. There'll be little glass spots.
It's a good thing we have a torch.
Yes.
That's what I was
Take a
thinking.
stick.
If we get cold, we can just all cuddle with.
We'll just have
Here,
that
put this
stuff.
stick up your ass real quick. I'm just going to hold you up here.
That's so racist. All right. What were you saying?
I was just saying I have dark vision
Crab
too,
bun.
so I'm,
I got that.
Oh.
I got that. Sorry. I apologize.
shake
if I
it
didn't
to-
acknowledge.
I thought you were.
did hear-
I thought you were pointing at me when you
I
just
did
asked
hear that you
that.
said you had dark vision.
I just pick him up and.
There, you gotta shake it too. You gotta shake the glow stick.
You can get 2 of them, and then you can have a rave.
Yeah, then the goo goes everywhere though. That's not so fun.
Another one of me though.
Wow.
There wouldn't have
I rolled
been.
a 20.
Two snapping him in half.
You know, without sound on, we're all just making jerk off motions in the air.
What are you rolling for?
Star chart.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
That's a big dick.
You started putting together something that you feel good about. It's gonna take you a while, but you have time as you're walking along.
I take out one of my empty notebooks that I'm sure I have with me, and I start drawing them while walking at the same time. Because I'm very good at reading and walking.
Yes, that's how you got here in the first place.
Occasionally, I have to walk up to the side and push her in a direction.
Yeah,
She's drifting.
Thank you.
You're all watching for the drift. We're on top of a dune. We're on the top of a dune.
Thank you.
You start rolling, I'm not gonna go down and get you. I'm just not.
Thank you.
Walking along.
You're walking over for a lot of this, you're walking over very large dunes. You start to get to an area where things are a little bit more flat. You're in a little bit of a valley, not a full-on depression, but the dunes slope ever so slightly up to either side of you. You're going down through a little valley where the footing is relatively easy. But Nim, you start to sense something. Not strong thoughts. No words, no language. But
Just scatting in its brain.
Scatman Carruthers is about to attack us.
No, that's the only thing you hear when you listen to Tanuki.
do you get like any kind of directional on that, or you just sense it?
I can just sense anything.
I think it's vague.
Yeah.
I think you're
It's
vague.
like you can't pinpoint it,
You get
but
the
you know
vague
where it's
sense of thoughts from multiple minds. Simple thoughts. You can just tell they're hungry.
people at Walmart.
I believe we are coming upon
Simple, hungry thoughts.
some small, hungry creatures.
Oh, I try to look around. Perception.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to murder my dice. I got an 8. It's not a critical fail though. It was a 2.
We can trade.
No, yours are worse.
I know they are.
Yours are cursed.
Like actual cursed, yes.
This is the second set I'm on. Like that first one got me 2 1s, and this one's got me 2 2s.
Improvements.
It might be your technique.
I got 12.
Special.
Yeah, it's your
No, you
technique.
got a 4.
16.
Hey,
You
there
just
you
have to
go.
bounce it off the
Just
microphone
gotta bounce
loudly
it right
first.
off the mic.
17. No, 20. 30, 20.
30, 20.
13.
Anybody else?
16.
16.
12.
12.
Fucking phone died. Was it plugged in?
Oh no.
The rest of you don't even hear anything. But you, Ren, can tell that there's something. I'm going to...
Guys, there's a nondescript something.
On the plus side, as long as I'm alive, we can never be surprised.
Unless
You
they
made yourself immensely helpful
shoot
and
at us
useful
from
at that
further
exact
away than you
moment.
can read.
Your only range is like 30 feet, isn't it?
You said that was a dirty 20?
So if they're over there,
Okay. Sorry. I needed to check something. Yes, with that 20, you
Turn on
can
my
fear
front
you
porch.
can
You
hear
can
the
fear
sand
'em.
shifting under 4 feet of 4 things that are kind of surrounding you.
top are surrounded.
Oh, it's a good time. How about back to back?
Anything kind of squishy might want to get towards the center of this.
I don't even have a weapon. We're up to a good start.
I
I'm wearing
I
plate.
pull out my
I'm wearing
baton.
plate armor and have a rifle.
and a
so-
pistol.
All of our
in
packs
each
came
hand.
with a
Or
semi-auto
one in each
pistol.
hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
1d6 piercing.
Oh yeah.
You only have 27 bullets, though. Bear that in mind.
Okay.
But if I take it,
You have 3 clips of 9.
Did you grab your pack? So you have 3 clips as well?
I grabbed his packs with.
Okay, so you have 6 clips then.
Yeah.
Are these the...
I mean, we doled it out. as
You just get
necessary.
1
He's got
KAC
it,
from the
so.
suit. Did you put your suit ammo or armor on?
No.
You get 1 from the suit. 1 KAC.
Well, I had one suit and I gave it to you.
No, everyone has a suit.
Oh, okay, cool.
You gave me like an environmental suit. That was something different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, each pack had a light armor.
There's a survival suit in each of your.
And you looked up yours already, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 1 and 3.
Yeah.
I'm the tank.
With your
For multiple reasons.
so with your perception, with your keen eyes, you as you focus around, you focus on the sounds. Eventually, you catch a flash of eyes that reflect in the moonlight.
I'm gonna take a shot at those eyes.
Okay.
But what if there are other passengers?
Passengers don't walk on all floors, and they wouldn't sneak up on us.
I have seen dog people.
Good for you. For you.
Getting the sense that
I'm
Nim
gonna
is
stop talking.
Nim
That
is
was a great reaction.
Nim is kind of racist in a just doesn't know things sort of way. Because you asked me if I was a devil. Or a
19.
demon. Like, no. Are you a bug?
Devil and demons come from the shadow.
No, they don't. They come from the abyss.
She's very logical. She was able to
Even with the
speak.
range and concealment, that hits.
Like
Roll
specters
damage.
and
I don't actually know
What are you looking at? You were cheating off of the wrong person on this test.
Oh, I just want to make sure I
You
got
just
it.
had
it's not
flat damage,
necessarily
right?
evil. It's
With
just
guns?
shadowy.
It's 6. I did as well as I could.
Okay.
It's not pleasant, but it's not necessarily evil.
Yeah.
You hear kind of a yelp, like a.
That's the dog people.
Well, it's not. No. It's not like a dog yelp. It's more of like a.
Do you want a better eraser?
It's hard to describe what it is. It's more of just like a.
Those are not the
Kind of
dog
like a
people.
squawk yelp.
Skitterman.
I think I just shot Phil.
We're all
Skittermander whelp.
we're on the backside of us too, and it's the freaking desert. We're all dead.
Oh god! You killed a Skittermander.
I don't feel
Kill
bad
one,
about
it just draws the horde.
Yeah, I was like, I don't feel bad about that, except
Brother, we don't have to run faster than each other. We just have to run faster than them. Grab the shoes and go.
My mouth's on fire.
What?
Because that was spicy.
Have a cookie.
Come on now.
This is the tender balancing act.
Oh, something is too sweet, and then I need salty, and then the salty is too spicy, and I can't handle it.
You get more used to it though. You have already, right? You'll be eating habaneros in no time.
Okay, so roll for initiative.
Okay, sure. We'll get a nat 20 on that one.
Yep, that's right.
Does anything beat a 30 for initiative?
Fireball.
Probably not.
Apparently, roll for initiative also sounds like "Hey Google," just so everybody knows according to my phone.
Hey Google, roll for initiative.
Nat
think it
20,
does that.
bitches.
Did you get one too?
No.
Oh,
I got an
So
18.
your total is.
oh, Google did that.
So $1 million. So we're
30.
First, his total's first.
I rolled a 7.
18.
14.
6.
Use your words.
Thanks for your help, Tom.
Welcome.
This doesn't remind me of our entire childhood at all.
It's all right. I finished the fight. You started them.
Don't you have more decks? Oh, that's right. Your strength. You're just gonna like throw stuff.
I couldn't get my decks any better at that point.
I think his strength. I don't think his strength is as good as mine.
It's 18.
Either. 19, bitch.
Yeah.
It'll be as no, it can't. Never mind. And we probably won't hit level
May I
4
have the
anyway,
nibs?
so never mind.
Oh.
Thank you.
They're really good.
They're really good.
Okay.
I just need a couple.
You're welcome. Do you need any snacks over there, Mr. GM man?
I am okay. Thank you for asking. And
You want me to throw a Reese's at you?
Throw a cookie at his
No,
face.
I did not. So, all right. The one you shot. Actually, you know what? Just tell me which direction you fired.
It'd be close to me, so one of the two in the back, probably.
One of the two in the back. Okay. We will say that you hit the southwest one. Can you see all of them on the map, or are they too spread?
There's a big shadow from your board on one of them, and
You got an idea where they're at?
Top left, you can't see it all.
Yeah, just scoot them down
Yeah,
one,
there
you're
you
fine. They're puppers. Kind of.
Yeah, the same way hyenas are.
Horrifying puppers.
They're like somewhere between dogs and cats and birds. They're every pet rolled into one, except
Cat dog.
Not cuttable.
Cat
but
dog.
hairless and disgusting.
So which one got shot?
That's what they say about Josh.
And
when
for
he's
how much?
naked.
I forgot, I'm sorry.
6.
Okay.
Hairless and disgusting.
I am going to take my baton and I'm
It's like a
going to boop
12-year-old
him on the
from here
snoot.
down.
You're gonna go up and
I'm
boop them on.
beautiful
Yeah.
just the way I am.
What's your movement?
30.
Maybe it's me.
Should be 25, I think, to get there.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Huh.
Yep. I'm going to do my trick or track. Actually,
You know what?
I'll roll attack first, see if I actually even hit. Yeah, that probably hit. That's 23.
So, okay, that hits.
And then I'm going to do trick attack.
The
That's,
trick attack, you roll your.
It's D20, and then you add your stealth. And I have to beat.
That's to hit though.
No. You do the 2 hit. Trick attack is you add whatever skill you're going to use plus the D20
Oh, you
roll.
have to hit normally before doing it.
Yes.
Oh, I thought. Okay. That's
Because
more
the
difficult
trick
than I thought it
attack is a skill check. So I'm rolling the DC for it is 20 plus
was.
the
I thought you had to
creature's.
do a completely different roll to hit. Just
Just
once.
listen to his explanation, dude, so we can get through this.
Sorry.
Okay, regular attack.
I get
First,
it
and the second part is you roll whatever skill you're going to do. The DC is 20 plus the creature's CR.
now. Okay.
And I got it.
Okay.
18 plus 17. So I roll 4 twice. That is 4 plus 5. So 9 damage total.
Okay. You smack it across the face. Its jaw goes sideways and it drops dead.
I already shot it, so.
Yep. Well, I wanted to take one out. Figure might as well get the weakest one.
Getting that KS action in there.
You do more damage than me. It's
You'll
okay.
get an assist. It's okay.
I'm supporting here. I'm tank. I go 0-0 and some number. That's what I'm going for.
With that in mind, Rin, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to go anywhere because what I perceive is to be the 2 not so tough people are standing next to me. And I'll shoot at the other one in the back.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Toss just
12.
gonna get his ass kicked.
Yep.
12 is that that's kinetic, right?
Kinetic, yeah.
Half.
Okay. 2. Okay.
All right. You wing it, and it kind of snarls a little bit,
Don't get an attitude with me, shithead.
and in response, it charges at you, and it tries to. It leaps at you and swipes at you with its claws, and it probably fails spectacularly. That's an 11 to hit.
KC 15.
Yeah. So it just bounces off your space age armor.
Alright.
Kind of looks perplexed.
Get out of here.
Bad kitty.
Oh, hey, look.
Doggy. Whatever you are.
Back the fuck up.
Alright, so the next one
Lucky Mary, keeping track of where we're at.
I thought she kind of looks like she's pointing with her little lockpick there. So I thought that was yeah. This one gonna charge in.
Yeah.
At the nearest prey and tries to bite onto you.
Don't take that. I don't want to lose a brother.
And that is a
spin.
That's a 22 to hit.
Oh yeah. 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 Yeah.
Should I use this to roll?
Is it better? He might be able to.
What?
Her ring is a D20.
Oh, nice.
14. 6. 7. 16. 14.
You gotta weight it. Put it in the oven.
Have you seen it?
It's cool as hell.
Alright. 8 piercing damage as it just latches into your fucking
You
leg.
should get that. You would like it.
Ow!
Rings,
and then when the other dog bites your other leg.
I was gonna have it go for the middle to try and like confuse everything, but that's way more fun. He's going for the other leg.
Wait, how much damage did you say?
8.
8 damn.
Ouchie. Good thing you're a soldier.
Yeah, it hurt though. Nope, still hurt.
Yeah, that would be all of my stamina points.
It's all
and
mine.
One of my hit points.
Alright, and that is a 21 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hurt.
Well, sorry guys, I'm ditching you in about a second.
Oh no.
Really?
It's another 8.
You son of a bitch.
The other one bites into the other leg.
You really are. Like, it's in the bone, it's in the bone.
Hurt. Alright. Tanuki, your time to shine.
There's blood.
Sunshine.
Alright, Taniki's gonna run over and shoot at one of these guys that are north.
Okay, left or right?
Left.
Don't shoot the leg.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
How
shoot
close
the
do you want to
leg.
get?
Yeah, that's good. Alright.
Okay.
I want to get close enough that I can put it against its skull and just pull the trigger.
I mean, you're pretty close to it, right?
18.
I'm not sure you can get
Nice.
much closer.
It's 1d6 plus your modifier, right?
It's just the 1d6.
1d6.
Because we don't have
We
special
don't have
saves.
anything.
Alright, so 6.
No, 5.
Yes.
5?
5.
You can't.
That's not even math. They're just reading the number.
The numbers are so simple right now.
Nim will run up to Toph.
I'm sorry.
You have a gun, right?
Yes, I have a gun.
Are you? That would be meta. So she's going to.
I'm carrying it. You would know I have it.
No, yeah.
He has a gun and a knife.
I
No, I
literally
was
have
gonna ask
a
a
glove,
question, but the
a
question
gun,
was going to
and
be
a
meta.
knife in my other hand.
And you would know about the glove as well because you examined it.
Yes.
Yes. But that's not what I was saying was meta.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
I was going to ask a question, but that question would have been meta. So, she's going to run up to Toph, and she's going to say in his brain, "Here, let me help you." And she's going to touch his gun and cast a supercharged weapon. So I supercharge the target weapon. If the weapon's next attack hits, the attack deals 4d6 additional damage.
4d6.
Jay, I'm going to give you...
You gave that.
would be missed right now.
You gave that bitch a cannon.
Jay, I'm going to
bitches
give
love
you a
cannons.
little bit of meta advice.
Yeah.
Because you're not as familiar with a Starfinder.
Yeah.
You can take you will take an attack of opportunity if you shoot him from where you are, from both of them. But you can take a 5-foot guarded step back away from them without taking attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Or you can use your knife and not take any damage, but
Yeah.
or no attacks. But
That
It's a
5-foot
long
guarded step means he can't attack, right?
no, he can. That's
Yeah,
that's all you can
that's
move
fine.
though. That's your movement.
Oh, yeah, you should probably do that.
Yeah.
So then I'll move back after I touch his gun. I say my thing. I supercharge his weapon, and then I move back.
You already moved.
Oh,
Yeah, you
fuck, I
can.
already moved.
He can
You can
move
move
to the
diagonal.
deck.
Oh, okay.
I move diagonal.
Okay, top.
Yeah, I'm doing that step.
I'm gonna do that.
That step back. And the first, ow! And then, ah!
Yeah, no.
Which one are you shooting?
The one on the right.
Oh shit, he's using one of the caster shells!
I'm gonna say that probably.
Was it the one that he got in the episode that none of us were allowed to see his shoulder?
Yeah. 19 to hit.
What are they?
Yep.
17s?
That hits, and just for funsies, let's see what this number
So
turns out.
5d6.
Yeah.
Lot of sixes. Lot of sixes.
That's 24.
So, anybody ever played Final Fantasy VIII and had Irvine use the pulse ammo?
No.
No, not that I remember.
So basically, this little pistol, it just goes like a fucking Kamehameha wave beam.
Like
Yeah,
Barry?
no, it's a
It just atomizes the dog.
yeah.
There's a lot of mist right there.
There's not even a mist. It's just gone.
There needs
The
splatter on the
sand
other one.
behind it is glass, and it's gone.
I whistle appreciatively.
It was oddly satisfying, but I still need to kill something else.
I'm gonna scoot up to the. Well, I can't. I don't know. I feel like Rin's got that one. So I'm gonna. I can just make it to that other one.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And I'm going to attempt to boop him on the snoot as well. That is a 15
Snoop booping!
kinetic.
Bad
That'll
dog.
hit.
And
Bad
trick
cat
attack
cockbird.
is what's 6 plus 17? 23?
23.
So that should make it, right? Ooh, max damage. Oh, max damage twice. That's 13 damage.
Yeah.
Again, the skull disappears.
You boop the snoot, and the snoot goes out the back of the skull. And it drops it. Rin.
Well, I can't shoot him point blank.
You can take a step back.
Yeah, I'll take a guarded step back and shoot him.
Punch in the face.
I mean, that's true. I could just melee attack.
Do you not? Are you the one who's holding the knife?
No.
No.
You don't have like when you attack if you don't have any sort of unarmed proficiency though, it takes like a -4.
Oh,
that
okay.
wild.
Never mind.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just take a step back and shoot. Uh, 8. I missed.
Alright. It's.
He goes in and finishes off tough.
Yeah, you circumvent. No. He's gonna go. He's gonna try and come at you again.
Oh no, fuck no.
He's gonna leap again and try and slash. Oh my. So that's 14 or 24. I mean.
Hits.
Yep.
So manages to get between your armor with his claws and slashes you for 5 damage.
Okay.
Mr. Jones.
Tanuki is going to. I'll just walk forward.
Make sure you're keeping track of ammo, by the way.
I did. And I'm gonna take a shot at him again.
Okay.
That is going to be 13.
That will hit.
Nice. 2.
Early weapons.
Yep.
Sometimes you roll a 1. That's it.
Clip it again. Just looks back and snarls. Nim.
She will move like diagonally 2 down. Actually just diagonally 1 down, because she can be 25 feet away from it. And she will cast Energy Ray She will choose cold damage, and it just takes it. There's no saving throw or resist. I mean, unless it has spell resistance.
Everybody loves energy ray.
Well, it takes 1 cold damage.
Is that a cantrip?
Yes.
Okay.
He's way better than negative energy ray.
Wow.
Take that 1 cold damage.
It shivers slightly and kind of gives you a confused look.
You threw one. You made an ice cube and popped it right in the head with it.
What? More?
The fuck was that? Both the dog and me look at her. Okay.
All right, Toph.
I've never used a gun before.
Made this one work really well. Step 2 to my right. Take a shot. I've got my range. 18
18 will hit.
for 5.
5 damage.
Yep.
See, your dice tell you the number on top of when you roll it.
Do you have the book on your phone?
I just have the Starjammer side up. What are you looking
See,
You're complaining because yours is made of
Look
dots.
up bodyguard.
it can get confusing.
You hit it pretty close to center of mass, and it's like limping. It looks really rough. Making a noise.
It's
I'll-
making a noise.
I'll go in for the snoop boop again. I think I can make it there.
5,
Can I
10,
have the
15,
spicy?
20, 25, 30.
Thank you.
Oh, that probably missed. 7.
That misses.
Yep.
Ren.
I'm done. I miss. He's almost dead.
I'm just gonna try to hit it with the butt of the gun
Okay.
because I don't want to move away because it'll mess up pretty much everything else. And it's -4, you said?
I think so. Or is it -2 for?
For improvise,
Yeah.
we'll call it -2. I'm not going to pop it looking it up.
Alright, that's a 12 then.
Half.
I think it's D4 actually.
D4 plus strength.
Thanks. Rounded up or down.
We'll call it up.
3.
Okay. It's definitely phased by that, but not quite going
I
down.
was hoping you would just like backhand it. Died.
I don't have an armed either.
What?
I don't have an armed either.
Okay. Oh.
You don't have it? What?
Unarmed.
No, I know. I was just like, that's why I'm like, you didn't punch it. You just like slapped it.
In desperation, it's going to try and bite onto your leg.
Me? Okay.
Oh, and that's probably a miss. Let's see here. Almost certainly. That's wait. That's 15 kinetic.
Half.
Half. Two. Nuki.
Well,
I like playing tanks in Starfinder. They're way more effective than I originally thought when we started getting ready for this game.
I'm gonna move.
Kind of depends on the GM.
If I had a lot of things shoot at you from cover, that'd probably be a different story.
Well, also you're reasonable about it. If a thing would attack the person, you probably have them attack that person. Like,
I don't have things.
you could be
around
a
the
dick
tank.
GM and just be like, nah, they're gonna go after the caster. They can reach him. Good enough.
When they're animals, I try and have them act with like animal
Like animals.
instinct.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's why those two are humping.
Forward.
They're
3
dead. They're dead.
squares.
Are you done with your beer yet?
And shoot.
Most
Okay.
of it.
Can I have it?
What'd you roll?
It's a stout.
16.
Do you not like it?
That'll hit.
No, it's good. It's just large.
Anything will probably kill it.
4.
No, he did math right on that one. By math, I mean counting.
You leave me alone,
Is it
guy with
true?
shirt on
That's
face.
a place in a man's head where if you shoot it, it will explode.
Yeah, I found that one earlier, except for the whole thing disappeared.
I found that with my stick.
2 of us have found that
Bullet
spot already.
goes right through side of the head, and the head blows up, and it drops down.
There's like a guy in a trench coat come out and just shoot him. Boom.
You are the mysterious stranger.
I look at Rin and say, if you want to take care of yourself, I can try to patch up your brother.
I'm fine.
Okay. Are you going to work on him then?
Huh?
Are you going to help him then? Or
I'm
do you
still
want
on
me
stamina, so.
I mean, but are you going to do a medical check on him, or do you want
Sure, I could do a medical check, yeah.
Kind of figured you would want
Yeah.
to.
I run over there. Renner, Toph, you okay?
Nope, I'm gonna sit down for a minute. You want to check the legs?
Yeah.
I look at the other two. You two okay?
I am fine.
Yeah. That was quite doable.
I look at the puppers.
Lost a lot of
and
blood there.
Can I see if they have any food? Or not food.
If
Any
they're
meat?
edible?
If they're edible.
Roll survival.
If they have any food.
It's only 12.
That is pretty good. That's 24.
24. I'll get back to you in a minute. What were you saying?
My medicine was only 12.
Oh, you only got 12.
I can assist with your brother if you would like. I am also quite good at medicine.
Sure, yeah, that's fine.
That would be good.
You're
I have a med kit.
22.
22. Okay. He wasn't profusely bleeding or anything like that. They're just they kind of bit in, and you're able to clean up everything, ensure there's no infection. How much
I have 6 health left.
You
I have half.
How much health damage did you take?
6.
You took 6. You're able to recover half of the damage you took.
Okay.
I'm just making up rules on the spot for med kits.
Heck yeah!
Sure. Since we don't have it,
It's a survival
Mystic,
kit. I mean,
yeah,
come
might
on.
be necessary.
So, yeah, you're able to prevent any bleeding or infection. You're pretty confident of that.
Thanks.
But
Yep. Thank you.
Of course.
That one's helpful. Also, thank you for the big.
Of course, the Lashunta is the helpful one.
Whoa!
I'm going to take that as a compliment.
It would figure.
Kasathas are kind of racist. I'm just playing it.
We're
that
just
way.
judgy.
We're judgy.
We're
That's
very
true.
judgy.
We're not racist. We're judgy.
I feel like you'd be good judgy then. She just helped you save your brother.
we're like, yeah.
That was a good judgy.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it was a good
I
judgy.
said, of course, the Lashunta is the helpful one.
It sounded like you were sarcastic.
Well, Kasathas like Lashuntas.
I inferred.
Kasathas like
Oh,
Lashuntas.
fair enough.
Everyone likes Lashuntas.
Yeah, they are
We are
kind of the
except for
catch-all nice ones.
We are delightful.
Except for themselves.
24 for scavenging.
yes, you find that they are quite lean, quite caney. They have very. You can. I don't know if you can see much from the actual picture.
They're desert critters, so I figured they wouldn't have a lot of fat.
Not a whole lot to them. Actually,
They have meat, though.
They got bones that can be spikes. That's all I care
There you go.
about at this point.
We can make shivs out of their bones.
That's all I care about at this point. Give the other Kathasa a melee weapon.
Speaking of bones,
there's
they have
a
bones that have
closer look
marrow.
at what they look like. You can
That count
see
as both
all
water
the ribs
and
on them.
food.
That was
You
true.
gotta switch over.
That's okay. I believe you.
Oh, that thingy.
Okay, I believe you.
Jump
Jump
in
in
the
the
line.
So,
Rock your
you know,
body in
with
time.
that in mind,
Wow, those are ugly
They
fuckers.
do not look like puppers.
Whoa, those are ugly as shit.
yeah,
There's still be some like meat on the arms.
That's totally
And
not
the
good
legs.
eats.
Like, you can see muscles there.
so between the 4 of them, you can probably, without any kind of salt, you might not be able to
correct your
make
math.
it
Three of
very
them.
well.
Let me correct
Do we
your
have
math.
any meat?
There's 3 of them.
Yeah, one
Oh,
got
I
one
forgot.
got
You
atomized.
disintegrated.
There's 3 of them.
Do we have any means of starting a fire?
No.
Nope. Well,
Aside from
we don't-
holding
we don't-
his head down on something flammable.
Whoa!
We don't have any. We don't have any wood or tin.
we don't have any tinder or anything.
Between the 3 of them, I would say that you could get rations for like 1.
Now, if we don't have any way to salt or cook it,
I can make fire.
Also,
can you?
She becomes more helpful every time she
I can
says
make
something.
a cone of fire that does 2d8 damage. If you put all of the meat in one spot and I made the cone, I could
If you
cook
could
it.
somehow prepare the meat,
Flash fry it.
They could bolster rations to last 1 day of rations to last a day and a half instead.
If you're willing.
That's not bad.
If you're willing to do that.
I will make fire.
Okay. I guess we're going to flash fry these fuckers. I lay the meat out.
Okay. Might be a good time to sit down and take a break.
Yeah, I figured we'd be doing this.
No, we can't. We actually can't stay here.
Why?
If we're in survival mode, we can't stay next to the carcasses
That's true. We
Why?
cannot stay here.
because stuff is going to
others-
smell it and come for it.
Oh. Okay.
So she's gonna have
So
to
you-
cook it, and we're gonna have to
All right,
leave.
I grabbed the meat then.
Grab the meat and move to another.
Well, no, we need to cook it before we leave because we can
Otherwise, they're
take the
just gonna
cooked meat.
follow it.
But if we have fresh meat on us, they'll track that too.
It's only 10 minutes to rest.
It will take me less than 10 minutes to cast
I mean,
fire.
but I'm saying though, like we're getting this all ready, cooking it, and then packaging it.
Okay.
He could rest 10 minutes.
Nope. Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Yeah, you'd use a resolve point, 10 minutes rest, you would regain all your stamina.
I am also going to do that, by the way.
So put the meat over there, away from everyone else.
Okay.
For my fire
I'll
goes.
just tell
Put
you.
it where
to-
the
or
glass
I'll just
line
put
is.
it however you.
Put it
however
right
you
where the
tell me.
glass line is already, so it's not on the sand.
That's a yeah.
That's a very
That
good
works.
idea. I will be creating more glass.
That's okay. It's already got a cooking plate. I'm gonna lay here for a second.
So I cast overheat on the
Ooh.
on the
You can do that
meat.
too. Don't forget.
Oh, good.
Once
Well
again.
done.
Written down.
I'm not,
I mean, survival.
what was your survival roll?
Seasoning on this is terrible.
I'm casting a spell,
Oh.
and so I did 8. Technically, I did 8 fire damage,
Do a survival
and it creates a cone of fire out a 15-foot cone.
I like the flavor of the use there. Not sure if that's really how
I mean, it may
But-
not be good,
but
but it'd be edible.
right. I do want you to roll survival for the timing of the fire.
Okay.
I was like, please make some type of check for how scorched is this.
Here's where we hope. We do a hope.
Can I assist at all?
No.
No. Okay.
It's timing, so you could
You can
tell
yell.
her.
13.
You can try and be like, and now.
I add an 18 if you want.
Just
I'm
let
like-
her roll with advantage with that help.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I had a 13. I'll take the 13.
Okay. Little overdone.
It's either over or under. Then
The two
Prefer
best
over
at
to
survi-
under.
Yeah, I prefer over.
the two best at survival are both taking a rest right now.
Very dry. You wouldn't be able to get through it without water. But
it's hard,
It's
Jack.
good.
You just sit there and you gnaw on it.
Okay. We pack it up real quick then.
I apologize. It might not be the most tender.
It'll keep us alive.
Just taking a piece.
I'm not
of
sure if it was the most tender.
I'm sure these things taste like shit anyway.
I'm not a
gonna-
very good cook.
I'm gonna make sure we move. Are we trying to wrap up for the night?
I suppose we're getting to about that time, but I'm not going to start you on anything that takes a really long time. So let's get to what you feel is appropriate.
How far do you need to rest soon?
I'm good now. We should be able to move.
Okay. Yeah, let's get walking again then.
You want me to go in the front?
You can pack with me.
Okay.
What's going on?
He's got night vision. I do not.
Yeah, I'm like walking alongside him as he's making the chart and
You just make
guiding
sure I
us.
don't
I'm
She's making the chart.
Well, yeah. I
Oh,
can,
right.
I'm mapping it in my head at least.
And I will
Okay,
go
so
directly
you'll go
behind
with the
them. So I
penis
have to
formation
sense.
with balls forward.
That's right.
Can we flip the... I guess that's
I'm-
maybe not hugely necessary. I don't know.
I'm going directly behind these two so that I can continue my psychic sense. Yeah, just like that.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Bullseye, proceed.
You continue for. You continue well into the night. It's starting to get a little bit cold. Dropping to we're sitting at about 50 Fahrenheit, so not comfortable but not dangerous.
As long as we keep moving, we're fine.
Yeah.
Also, all fully clothed. So.
And we have a fire person.
We have a campfire in the middle of it.
You're feeling really good back there. You kind of get this residual breeze.
I'm probably
hot, because I'm in full plate armor with the campfire right next to me.
You get over the next dune, and you can definitely see that there are mountains in the distance. Roll.
Even at night?
I think you were the only one who could really see.
Me?
Yeah, roll, I guess it'd probably be memory, but maybe perception.
About the back end of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
That was me.
Oh, that was you. Never mind, you make that roll.
For perception,
Yeah.
15.
You're not 100% sure if it was the same mountain range.
Yeah, I didn't know. Survival would be an 18.
But same deal.
difference. Okay.
But nonetheless, the mountains are getting closer. You maybe the shoes are mostly holding up, but over the horizon you see just that.
Okay.
The same shit we had.
Thank you for joining us.
We're having a nice, pleasant vacation on this nameless desert planet.
I don't know who the fuck you're talking about right now, but that is not true.
Positive thinking.
I am positive you were an asshole.
From your, I will.
Well,
So you don't know which mountain range this is, but you do remember from looking at the planet in low atmosphere that the entire planet is not dominated by one topographical feature.
Because it can't be. They keep calling us the swamp planet, but that's not cool, man. There's like a lot of stuff.
All right. Have a great night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.